Fousey wildin' out, life in free fall. Screaming at his staff, got 'em all on call. Punch thrown impulsive, tempers real raw. Lost that kick deal, now he breaking laws. Cuffs on his wrists, patrol lights flashing. Dark thoughts creeping, threats in his rations. Employee just trying to work, now he clashing. Spiraling downward, chart crashing and smashing. Crashing out heavy, no brakes on this ride. Once on top, now nowhere to hide. Dreams turn to ashes, fire inside. Dark clouds loom where the sun don't abide. Fame don't last when you flip that switch. One moment of rage, now life's a glitch. Papers full of scandal, life's a pitch. On the edge, shivering, stuck in a ditch. Empty promises, echoes in his head. Waking up alone, fear and dread. Dark room heavy, thoughts lay spread. Fousey's fall, hope hanging by a thread. Crashing out heavy, no brakes on this ride. Once on top, now nowhere to hide. Dreams turn to ashes, fire inside. Dark clouds loom where the sun don't abide.
It's the same old thing. Boogie is lying while Keem's trying to talk the wins. They be bullshitting, spitting lockout slang. Scam Tommy and kick them out, you know Keem running this gang. But live on YouTube ain't no pre-recorded games. Fuck around you like it's one in your brain. Hey, low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Now Boogie got his nipples tippled from a hippie Twiggy who was pretty but shitty towards little Stevie, and 50 years later we all paying the price. But Wings had things that only kings could dream of this history. He leaked to the show and we all paid for it twice. And if page 5 stays high up in Wings' mind like the bird shit in our eyes, then try as we might, we still pay the price. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Now Keem's theme is the Scream Team, but mainstream to his team and later come clean that it was all a dream and he owns everything, and the Iron Team was him.
Yep.
And the stream deems Keem to be the meme king, and the meme queen is Boogie's lean tween who needs keys so she can leave, please rescue the kid. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, Nick, but it's the loud cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Low cow, cow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Wings. Low cow.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the absolute worst podcast on all of YouTube. Welcome to LOLCO Live. Dude, we have a jam-packed show for you this evening, ladies and gentlemen. So much stuff going on. We got the Mr. Beast stuff, right? We got an update on the ReviewTechUSA. FouseyTube got unbanned since the last stream Friday night and banned again. I mean, it's nuts. It's nuts. There's so much stuff going on with that. And of course, we have the Wings versus Boogie. That's all going to be described this evening. So first things first, let's get the boys on the line. Let's see. Wings and Boogie don't really know what's happening. They know that they have a new cameraman and editor, but that's all they really know. Gentlemen, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
We were talking about the election.
Yeah. We're talking about the Red Mirage. Do you know what the Red Mirage is?
I do not. What's the Red Mirage?
So, a lot of Democrats tend to vote by mail-in or early voting, okay? And a lot of Republicans like to walk in and vote, mostly older folks. So when they're covering the polls all day.
2 seconds. We have breaking news. Fousey just got arrested again right now. Right now.
Oh, shit. How?
Dude, what? This is insane. It just never ends.
We'll talk about this more on election night, but long story short, in the morning, states will look red, counties will look red, and then when they count the later shit later in the day, they tend to count a lot of blue votes later in the day.
Can I put a caveat with this, Boogie?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think the last election was an outlier with what you're saying, mainly because like Trump told people to vote in person and don't do mail-ins, whereas like Democrats were pushing for mail-ins, and the mail-in votes what actually pushed them over in a lot of situations. And this year, Republicans are telling, yo, if you can mail it in if that's the way you can vote. So I don't think the mail-in vote's going to be as bad as a swing this year as it was the previous election cycle.
Yeah, I know two Republicans that voted early in this city. So there's definitely Republicans that are less afraid of all that shit.
Well, I'm glad you guys are filling up the dead air. Docket team, I need you to update all this new Fousey stuff. I mean, so much shit has happened in the last 2 hours. Make sure that's on the docket, and we'll.
Do we know what he got arrested about? Is there,
bro? He's threatening suicide. He's threatening all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah, but threatening to end your game in Minecraft isn't something that you can get arrested for. You can get like in the hospital. Yeah, you can be hospitalized, but you can't be arrested for it.
Yeah,
well, when I say arrested,
I don't know.
When I say arrested, that's what I'm referring to. Is there, that they came and got his ass.
So I know you don't follow him on Twitter, but his tweets in the last few hours have been just batshit insane.
Dude.
Hey, and docket team, screen cap those since you know that Keemstar can't click on those. Screenshot them and put them up so that we can click.
Troy Speaks Japanese super chatted $19.99. Idea. On your first live in-person show, have someone from the community, preferably black, so they can say the N-word. Perform the locale rap song. I'm black, by the way, but I can't rap lol.
Sweet. No, I mean, we'll just have Boogie do it. He's already said the N-word on the show. You might as well.
I'm not going to say it again after the hell. Jesus Christ.
I don't think he's getting, like, looking at his Twitter right now, Keem, I don't think he's getting arrested for a crime. I think it's another wellness check that he's getting hospitalized for.
I know, but
he's
like
calling it arrested. He's calling it arrested.
All right, so like when Fousey gets taken into cuffs, right, and they take him to the hospital for the wellness check stuff, right? The internet calls that him getting arrested. You know what I mean? Including him. Yeah. It's just I understand what you're saying, Wings. Technically not arrested, right? But that's what we call it.
I'm just clarifying because we're using the word arrested when it really isn't arrested. I just don't want to give false news out there.
I get it, but he says I'm being arrested. You know what I mean? Like everyone, I don't know. Anyhow, we have 4 major stories this evening. We have Wings versus Boogie, Fousey, Mr. Beast, and ReviewTechUSA. Now, the number one.
We're not going to talk about the Twitch guy.
We will talk about that. We'll actually start off with that because that's really, really funny. The first thing, that's not in the docket, so I'm going to have to Google that. The first thing you guys care about the most is Wings versus Boogie, so we're going to cover that first.
Oregano Dog super chatted $19.99. I'll happily perform the song with the N-word included if Wings says it as well.
The second thing you guys care about is ReviewTechUSA, which, by the way, the fact that we're talking about Rich again, everyone hit me up and they're like, bro, you said you weren't going to talk about him anymore. Well, I fucking lied. I lied.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know what this Rich is having trouble with women thing is even about, so I'm interested in it.
Yeah, me too.
Rich, if you're having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. Okay. And then people care the least about Mr. Beast, which is crazy. But then Fousey, people give a shit about that as well. So we're going to cover all these stories. First thing, Wings, tell everybody what happened to the Twitch CEO while I look up a tweet.
Okay, the Twitch CEO, apparently he got a little bit of a, what word do I use for this? I'm gonna use the word gay op put on to him.
Ooh.
What he did is people went in, they started deep diving into him, and they found that his email account, that is basically his Twitch email account, is actually linked to a Pornhub profile that has the same name as him, and the profile's public, so you can see like what he's watching and like what he likes and enjoys and stuff like that. And the people have took this profile and they've also linked his LinkedIn profile to show that the email is the exact same email.
Now, I was behind the scenes, like talking to Dan, who's released all these Twitch exposed stuff, right? And he found this, and he told me first. I was like the first one to know about this, right? And he goes, "You should report this." And I'm like, I don't know if this is a story or not. You know,
it's a nothing burger, but it's got 6 million views.
But this is why it's a story, Wings. All right, so let's look at it real quick. This is the Twitch CEO, Dan Clancy. All right. And he has a username that he uses all the time. It's this DJ Clancy 999. He uses this username on everything. Okay. Now you see how he's liking Mia Malkova or whatever, her porn or whatever. She's like one of the Twitch streamers. So these porn stars that he's liking, right? And by the way, he's 60 years old, right? That's his email, which is his public email. That's, you know, somebody tried to sign up using that. It's like, no, it's not available because it's already in use type of thing. And as you can see, the email is also right there. But yeah, that's the issue with this is, okay, the guy likes porn. Oh, well, right? But you're liking porn of your own employees.
Yeah, that's creepy, man.
That's kind of weird.
They call them, they're contractors.
Well,
Because anybody can be a Twitch partner.
true, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's kinda
Yeah, I
weird.
mean, but like to me, it's like he's an old man. He's allowed to watch porn. Let's be real. It's not like he's the seven awesome girls guy, the guy who was like asking for bikini photos of like his actual employees.
But anybody who's paying even the tiniest little bit of attention to what happens over there at Twitch is male creators get shit on constantly, banned for long periods of time, banned for nothing. Shit, you got removed from Twitch, okay? If you had a pair of tits and this guy was jerking off to you on Pornhubs, you'd have been fine. You'd have been fine. And that's how they treat female streamers on that platform. No, I'm just saying, that's how they treat female streamers. That dude is a gooner. The Twitch CEO is a total gooner, and he runs his website like it's a goon fest, and that's just proof of it.
Hold on. Let me ask you this, Boogie. What about the guy that was like, "Oh, deargasm"? What about that person? You think he's gooning over that person? Isn't that a Twitch employee?
I don't know about that. I'm just saying the way that there's women on there. Who's the girl who gave her cat alcohol live? Who's that girl? Got banned like 19 times.
Guys,
most people get one chance, if anything.
Guys, Boogie is 100% right. In June of this year, all right, Dan Clancy, the CEO of Twitch, got caught freaking liking titty streamers. Check this out. This is his own stream. Watch.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
And now you have a clips feed. Okay?
He's showcasing his clips feed, and it's all
Suppose
females.
you want to check out the stories to see what you missed yesterday. You click there,
All he does is follow
and now
females.
you're in your stories feed.
Exactly.
All he does is file.
Okay?
Okay.
This motherfucker organized the hot tub streaming meta.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
That's also
He's showcasing this new clips thing that's attached to your account, and attached to his account is all these young females. That's the people that the Twitch CEO is watching, and he's just showing everyone publicly. And so he got called out for this. You know, this is back in June. Twitch CEO is getting called out for only following e-girls. It was like a major story. And now come to find out, we got his goddamn porn account, right? And oh, here's the other thing. We got his porn account, and all he is like, you know, liking a porn from barely legal girls and fellow Twitch streamers that also do porn. But here's the other thing, right? As I'm working this story behind the scenes with Dan, and he discovers this, right? I did not discover this. This is Dan's findings. Dan gets the story out, puts a tweet out, and that Pornhub account got deleted within 5 minutes of that tweet going public. And that account was 10 years old or something.
Yeah.
10 years old. But what he didn't realize is that he also had accounts on all these other porn sites as well.
He makes accounts though?
Yes.
Yeah.
I be on page 5 and I ain't make no fucking account.
There was a
Yeah.
DJ Clancy 999 on fucking X Hamster and shit, bro. This motherfucker had
Dog,
accounts.
I gotta admit, I'm kind of envious of this motherfucker because he's 60 and his dick still works. I'm 38 and my shit looks like a lip noodle.
I'm just saying, chat, isn't that crazy? That's a crazy, crazy story.
No, I'm gonna say I think there's so much fucking. You could make a documentary off of the type of person that creates a porn site account and leaves comments and shit. Have you ever like looked at the comments on those things? The people that are, why would you make an account at all? It doesn't even make sense to me.
To troll. Have you ever? I've read some of the comments once, and they're like, "Man, the acting in this one's horrible."
Dog,
Like
you remember when porn first came through the comments out there? They didn't have like their algorithm set, and everything was racist underneath each and every fucking video.
Yeah.
I will say this. Boogie's right. The Twitch CEO is a fucking gooner. And that's why that site is ran like a cam site. Okay. Let's get your guys's. We're going to talk about Wings and Boogie first. Where's your to the new cameramen? The new cameraman, Wings' cameraman and Boogie's cameraman. Go into members waiting. Go into members waiting now.
While we're waiting on them, I want to talk about the docket team right now.
Okay.
Mr. Fox had a fucking meltdown in the last 2 days. Have you talked to him at all?
I haven't, but he volunteered to get kicked off of the docket team, so he's no longer a part of it.
Interesting.
Okay. I mean, like we probably should touch base with him at some point tonight
Okay.
and see if he's doing okay.
So
Joman66 super chatted $20. Headstone Peanuts Chipmunk Headstone Raccoon Crying.
I got it. Thank you for that, Dono, because we need to talk about this. I'm sure you guys are aware of this, but maybe some of you are not. So if you already know this story, 1 in the chat. If you don't know the story, 2 in the chat. Do you guys know about the squirrel Peanut and the raccoon Fred that allegedly the New York authorities euthanized? Do you guys know this story?
I do not.
You guys don't know this story either?
Oh,
No.
Oh my God. Okay.
I went to church this morning and I took a nap and here I am.
I'm going to pull it up real quick. I got to pull this up real quick. Bear with me. Let me see here. Yeah, a lot of people don't know this story yet. Okay. Bear with me, guys.
While there's some dead air here, I remember there was this one guy that had a porn star on his stream, and like she ended up giving him like oral sex underneath the desk on his stream. Was that on Twitch?
That sounds like a kick thing. I don't think you could do that on Twitch.
Okay.
I remember because he's like he's sitting off to the side and he's like, "Water is very good for you."
Okay.
Because he doesn't know what to do.
I'm going to set this up. All right. Now, there is a famous squirrel and raccoon on TikTok, Peanut the squirrel, and the baby raccoon's name is Fred. This couple have taken in the squirrel, adopted it, and it's their pet. Okay. The raccoon is also their pet. And these animals are famous on TikTok. And this is what happened. Check this out.
Learned that they have euthanized Peanut. And the raccoon as well.
And the raccoon as well. I am so sorry. This must be really difficult for you.
It not only tears my family apart, but Peanut was the cornerstone of our nonprofit animal rescue. And 10 to 12 DEC officers raided my house as if I was a drug dealer. I was sat outside my house for 5 hours. I had to get a police escort to my bathroom. I wasn't even allowed to feed my rescue horses breakfast or lunch. I was sat there like a criminal. After they interrogated my wife to check out her immigration status, then proceeded to ask me if I had cameras in my house, then proceeded to go through every cabinet, nook, and cranny of my house for a squirrel and a raccoon.
They got a search warrant?
They got a search warrant. 4 departments and a judge signed off on a search warrant for a squirrel and a raccoon. And then they took them and killed them.
Why did they go through all that to get a search warrant for an animal that had been with you very safely, and the world witnessed this for 7 years? Why now suddenly did they show up with a search warrant and take these animals?
We haven't a clue. We don't know who made the complaints. Again, Peanut was an indoor squirrel, not harming anybody. He's been with us for 7 years. Not a single complaint was ever filed for this animal. We had him for 7.5 years. He became the world's most famous squirrel. We weren't hiding him by any means. He was all over TikTok. He became the first squirrel on TikTok to ever hit 1 million followers. He did every news station around the world. He's helped people. He's helped kids gather joy. And then we started a nonprofit animal rescue called Peanut's Freedom Farm to help animals like Peanut fight a good fight when they're in a neglected case or they're sitting in a slaughter auction. And he was the cornerstone of our life and our organization. We used his platform to help raise money for the 300 animals we have at our sanctuary.
I mean, that is just the saddest shit in the fucking world, bro.
What the fuck? Okay, so I while we were watching this, I Googled this, and I guess they said they were worried about the squirrel and the raccoon giving people rabies. Go fuck yourself.
No, Boogie, you're giving wrong information. The squirrel bit one of the investigators, and the raccoon scratched one of the investigators, and they euthanized them because of that. They weren't initially going there to kill them. They were going there because they had basically somebody reported the animals were being mistreated or something like that. They were going to go over the property, and that's what happened. That's what the USA Today is recording.
Yeah, that's all bullshit. That's all bullshit. I can tell you for a fact, and this is a true story that happened to me. My child and her mother went to a park, and they found an abandoned baby raccoon. The baby could fit in your hand. He was so small, right? We fed it milk. We took care of it, and we called the DEC to come get this raccoon into a place that would, raise it or whatever, and then release it back to the wild. They came and took the raccoon and thanked us for taking care of it. And then we got a letter in the mail 2 weeks later saying that your raccoon did not test positive for rabies after brain testing. So they killed the fucking thing.
Jesus Christ.
They killed it. And that traumatized my child and my child's mother. And it just was what the fuck is this? That's what they do. That's what they do.
Let me ask you this question. I'm not very smart on this subject, but is there no way to test for rabies other than to kill the animal and test the brain?
No, I Googled it. It says, no, you cannot test for rabies without killing the animal. But
Kyle
what you can
Phantom
do is you can just go ahead and
$20.
get the shots
So government
now.
will let in millions of immigrants, let them commit heinous crimes, then not deport them and throw them back on streets to be their blue voters? Then kill 2 animals of law-abiding citizens? Vote Trump.
Dude, this is extreme government overreach.
How
are you an American? How are you free? Right? What is freedom? If the government
took place in New York, right?
Huh?
Did this take place in New York? Where's this story?
In New York.
Because little story about myself. I know it makes something about myself, but I get reported all the time because I have a dog that lives outside, right? And that's one of my trolls go tos is like report me that I mistreat
Guys,
my
we
dog.
know Fousey got arrested. Guys, we know that. We've already talked about
We're gonna
it.
get to it. We're gonna get to it.
Yeah, we're gonna get to
And I've never had them raid my house. They usually just send one person to come and make sure that the dog's got water and a place to stay and that he's healthy and he's got shots and shit. Like, why didn't they do it this way? Like, why did they have like this whole elaborate $100,000 plus raid? Is that a New York thing?
I don't know, but all those people, the people that made that call, they're going to get fired because
I
Elon.
fucking hope so.
Dude, this has been trending on Twitter for 2 days in a row. Peanut the squirrel is the new Harambe, right? Like this is the new like battle cry, and it's seeped into our election so much because people are like, vote Trump, he'll protect the squirrels and shit. Like I know it's a meme or whatever. But like that's what people are saying. Like everybody that's in the election right now is talking about it. And speaking about the election night, come here. Me and Wings are gonna face off as he supports Kamala Harris, the candidate.
So does Boogie.
The candidate that has no policies. I'm a Trump supporter, and we're gonna have election night coverage all night long. We're gonna be streaming all night long.
Scout super chatted $20. Vote Democrat, guys. We need big government. Without government, who else would come into our homes and off our pets?
Go ahead, Buggy.
I was just gonna say, as a felon that can't vote anyway, I don't really support either candidate necessarily. I am leaning Trump right now, almost just mostly for the memes, if I'm being honest. But I will be here to fence sit as usual. But I think I can be a reasonable moderator, and I can fact check you motherfuckers using Google pretty quick. So we'll get into it.
The Democrats.
I've already early voted, and I voted Kamala, but I'm a one-issue voter. I vote strictly for healthcare.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Wings. Oh, you idiot.
You're willing to vote for this one.
Are you in a swing state?
issue.
No, I'm not. My state's going straight red. I'm South Carolina.
Dude, my state's
vote means nothing.
going straight blue, but I'm still voting for Trump, so both of our votes don't fucking matter. Okay.
But let me remind you, no, listen, if you think your vote doesn't matter, it does, because while you're there, you vote on local elections and shit. And sometimes there's some really important shit going on in your state and going on in your county.
But Boogie, let me tell you a secret about South Carolina.
What?
Underneath it, there were like 4 guys that ran unopposed. Like there's no other option than Republican in South Carolina.
No, but a lot of like they tried to get legalized recreational weed on the ballot here in Arkansas, but that is on the ballot for several states this time. And so if you support that kind of thing, you don't think people should be sitting in a fucking jail cell for smoking weed, or you want to make it a little more accessible for patients and people who fucking need it, then maybe go out and vote because it might be on your ballot. And other things like that will be.
Buggy, stop preaching. Anyhow.
No, God damn it. Vote or die.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on. Let me end the stream real quick.
To be fair, I didn't vote to kill Peanut because Kamala was from
You
California,
voted to
not
kill
New York.
Peanut!
So let's go.
You voted to kill Peanut, Wings, you idiot.
You did.
First he's killing cats, now he's killing Peanut. You got a camera, bud? Wings, Boogie's guy?
What's up, guys?
Well, Katani, fucking camera. You're making me look bad, bitch.
No, my guy looks like he owns an art studio.
Okay. Oh my God, what are you, 12?
I'm here.
All right, ladies,
Big Mitch, bud.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you our new cameramen and editors for our vlog challenge that's coming up. Wings' guy, go ahead and introduce yourself. Who are you, and what's your background in the editing and filming and stuff?
What's up, guys? I'm Daniel. I've been filming, editing for about 2 or 3 years now. Ran a channel for my work, some personal stuff, and that was about it.
All right, shout out Daniel. Shout out Daniel. That's Daniel's on Team Wings.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
the other gentleman.
I got bikes and beards, Boogie. You got a guy that made his bed up in the last second.
That's fact.
Go ahead and talk your shit, Boogie's guy. Introduce yourself.
My name is Will. I've been editing for the past 7 years, so since I was like 2 years old, basically, since I'm only 9. And I've been just making videos, doing stuff like that.
All right, Will
take you into a bar.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. I'm 22. I'm 22.
Can you grow a beard?
No.
Okay. Here's the challenge. All right. Team Wings versus Team Boogie. You are going to produce a video in this coming week, right? You're going to link up with your cameraman. I don't care when you film it, but it has to be ready by the Friday coming up. All right. It has to be done and ready. So whenever you guys want to link with your guy to film whatever, set it up with your team. All right. This is the challenge. You have to do a charitable act and you have to do something dangerous. All right. A charitable act and something dangerous. All right. You guys can be as creative as you want. Right? There are no rules. All right. Your video can be 10 minutes. It could be 30 minutes. It could be 5 minutes. It's up to you. All right. Both of you are going to battle as YouTube creators and content creators producing content with your cameraman and editor. And you're going to face off. The winner will receive $1,000 from the other person's paycheck.
Hell yeah.
So I got a clarifying question. You said something dangerous plus something charitable. Do they have to be in the same act, or they can be two separate acts?
They can be two separate acts.
Yeah. All right, cool.
But it's so simple, the challenge, right? Yeah. Your video has to showcase a charitable act, and it has to showcase you doing something dangerous. How you determine what's dangerous is up to you, right? How you determine what's charitable is up to you, right? There's no strict rules here. You're just making a piece of content to cover those two angles. Everybody understand?
Mow my lawn and then mow someone else's lawn, and that.
How's that dangerous?
Once I almost died mowing it
He's
last
gonna have a heart
time,
attack, Wings.
Yeah, I almost died last time.
So to be clear, we can combine the charitable act and the dangerous thing, like
if
something
you want.
with an orphanage or okay.
If you want, or they can be two separate things in the video.
So Boogie's gonna burn an orphanage down, and then he's gonna go in and start rescuing kids.
The kids,
what we're gonna do.
That was the implication.
And then rebuild it with my bare hands. Let's go.
The videos, both videos, will air on the live stream Friday, the upcoming Friday that's happening here, right? And then the audience will vote on who wins. And there's $1,000 bet between you two on the line. Everyone understand?
Oh, this is exciting. Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. Any questions?
Oh, God. I'm trying to think of something dangerous. I'm trying to think what the most dangerous thing we could do is.
How many cameras do you have? And
I got a couple. We'll be all right.
Quibble, what's your equipment like?
Oh, I got 3 cameras. I can double fist 2 of them and then probably do a GoPro on the head.
Damn, all right, shit. Let's fucking skydive or some shit. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Here's the kicker, though. All right? Here's the kicker. The winning team, Wings or Boogie, when you get that 1,000, you have to split it with your cameraman.
No, okay. It's going to be funny to steal it from Jordy, honestly.
You think you're going to steal it from me?
I'm going to try. I'm going to fucking die trying.
This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. I'm so excited. Yeah. Okay, so there it is. Guys, give it up for your new cameramen and editors.
Quibble,
Gentlemen.
Should be fun. Quibble, it does not bode well that your web camera is clearly from fucking 1927. So get a fucking webcam. I have like 20
that would add to the
here.
aesthetic. I thought that would add to the aesthetic.
I also have to say, I don't trust someone Desi's age around her. He might be Mr. Steal Your Girl. So,
it's okay. I'm older than her. So.
And before I let you guys go, just to the editor and cameraman, you guys are really competing against yourself as well, because we got to figure out who's got the skills here, because there's going to be events where we need to fly one of you guys out to record it and to edit it, okay, in the future. So this is like a real battle, okay? Thank you, gentlemen.
Yep.
Cool.
All right.
Oh, that's exciting. Okay, I like this. This is the kind of challenge I get into.
I feel like we should put like a definite definition of dangerous, because we shouldn't advocate somebody copying us that's going to do something that would like affect other people.
Yeah.
Well, you guys
like in my head, dangerous is like, oh, let's go bungee jumping, or like let's do something like that. Whereas some people might take it up a notch if they want to copycat.
Well, here's the thing. It's up to you. If you think something is going to be copycat and someone's going to get hurt by you doing it, then your call.
Don't do it.
Your call, you know? it's really, guys, the ball's in your court, right? You're the content creator. It's time to get those creative wheels spinning. You know, I can't come up with all the ideas. You know.
No, this is I like this idea. Can we agree on a length for the video as well? Like, I don't want one of us to turn in like a 30-minute long.
No, I don't want to restrict it. I want this.
Okay.
Because if I give you too many parameters and too many rules, then I'm really stifling your own creativity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like he's already I already have a charitable thing planned for this month, but it's 3 weeks out. So like I got to do 2 charitable things this month.
All right, it's time to jump into the big stories.
Penny Zach super chatted $23.99. Boogie and Wings need to be more active in the King's chat.
Oh yeah, I'm mostly
motherfucker. Every time I go in there, nobody's there. There's like one person online and they're AFK. And every time I go into Pay Pigs, nobody's there. Like I'll say something, I'll wait for like 20 minutes and I'll just leave. I'll go to members chat or something.
Yeah, I post once a day, every day in the Pay Pigs. I could start posting something similar into that chat. But yeah, there's nobody ever in the chat rooms, man. That's weird. But yeah, there's nobody ever in voice chat for those exclusive chats.
Okay.
I thought we were able to do that.
You know what story I want to cover first is it's probably Fousey because of everything that's happening right now. So quick recap, everyone. On Friday, we did a stream here on Fousey and everything going on with him. And we reported that he lost his kick deal. All right. And that he was arrested or sent to a mental, hospital or whatever for Wings. But he was arrested, taken in handcuffs. Okay. That morning, Saturday morning, which was yesterday, he got out. He also got unbanned on Kick. And I also heard rumors that his Kick deal, which was potentially millions, right, was back on the line and they gave him another 30 days with no crash outs. That didn't last long.
Yeah, I bet it didn't.
Because yesterday, when he got unbanned and he got out of the hospital, he got banned again. So let's go through this.
Fousey.
Here we go. This is Fousey in the hospital.
My room. Get out! They tried to keep the G7 president down? Really?
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, 2 p.m. today, my time, which is 10 p.m. Pacific Standard, whatever that is Eastern, I Got Dick official release party on a yacht in Sydney, Australia. 2:30? 2:30, whatever. Just be ready in Australia with the baddest of the baddest and the G7 president. Y'all thought.
Dude,
That song sucks ass.
Motherfuckers playing T Grizzly in the background, first day out. You know that song?
Yeah. But he's advocating the "I Got Dick" song, which is basically him screaming, "I want to fuck Sam Frank" over and over again. Yeah, all your homies want to fuck Sam Frank too. That song sucks ass, bud.
Bro,
Yeah,
I hope it's in the docket, but he called into Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat's the biggest Twitch streamer on the planet, and Kai told him to his face, yeah, that song sucks.
It's bad.
All right, let's finish this up.
Rob Linklater super chatted $25.84. Love the channel, guys. Thumbs up. Keemstar beer, you're a legend, dude. Okay, sign. Love the beard too.
Thank you, Rob. I appreciate you. You've been following me for years. I have seen you on twitter.com/X.
I'm restarting the 30 days when I go live. You guys get a fresh 30. Let's get it.
A fresh 30, guys. He's restarting the 30 days. Will Fousey make it to 30 days? Or
Oh shit.
there's so much. Here's him dancing after being released. I don't know if I should play this music or not. I don't know if it's gonna. I'm gonna mute it. But there's him after being released.
What is it that he wears? Like the little fuzzy hat things? I don't understand those.
I don't know. It's like, I don't know.
Is it religious or is it just a fucking rapper thing now? I don't understand it.
I don't know. So his first stream back, right? He's back on Kick. He's restarting the 30 days, ladies and gentlemen. And he's having his song release party, My Dick or whatever the fuck it is, right? On a yacht. And the stream starts off with no fucking audio. And you guys know how mad Fousey gets at his employees. I mean, he's threatening employees. He's firing employees. He's punching employees. He's threatening employees over the last 20 days of killing them. All kinds of crazy stuff. All right. So look what happens when he realizes that there's no audio on his stream. He is very mad, tries to jump in the river. It's still muted, by the way. It's still muted, by the way. And he's threatening to end the employee's life or whatever.
That is the definition of a lolcow. He is such a fucking lolcow right now.
All right. And now they have the audio fixed. Finally, the audio's on. And Fousey says this after trying to jump into the river.
They know if they fuck up, it makes me go bipolar. Look at my eyes. I'm going to shoot myself tonight. Live. Kick.com/Fousey. Done.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. There's a lot of comments online about this tongue. What do you guys think about the orange tongue?
Is that smoker's tongue?
I don't know.
I don't really know. Why the fuck would your tongue be orange, man?
If he smokes, how's his teeth so nice? Has he got fake ones like Boogie?
He might.
Oh, yeah, he's got veneers. He's got veneers. Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong button, guys. But yeah, he's got veneers. So yeah. And then, that happens. So these are the final moments before the kick ban that turned into a perma ban.
Did I lie, dog? How happy was I? Don't touch me. Nobody touch me. No, it's not. You guys made me manic in 20 minutes. They know if they fuck up, it makes me go bipolar. Look at my eyes. I'm going to shoot myself tonight. Live? No. Where's that audio? Am I live? Can they hear me? You dumb fucks. Am I live?
Yo, docket team, could you guys do me a favor? Can you not double the clips, right? If you have if you have a clip of him saying he's gonna shoot himself tonight or whatever, but it's in this longer clip as well, keep the longer clip. Let's not.
I want to, before we start, I want to make a comment here. And I know I'm a fucking fat body. I look like the Pillsbury Doughboy. But his body is so confusing to me because he looks like he works out, but at the same time, he looks like he's got a dad bod. What is up with that? It's got a semblance of a six pack, but he's got love handles. How do you manage that physique?
As an expert, I think what it is he's doing upper body, but he's not doing core, and that's why he's got the dad bod belly. That's my guess.
I do not know. All right, this is only a guess. But Fousey will get fat and then get skinny, get fat and get skinny. And the rumor is that somebody be juicing. That's the rumor. I don't know if he juices or not, but I know Fousey very well.
It makes sense with the mood swings, but he weaponizes bipolar.
I know Fousey very well, and he does he tests a lot of different products and drugs and all kinds of stuff. This is, anyhow, let's just continue this clip.
No. They can hear me, you dumb fucks. No, they can hear me.
I just got that for you. I got that for you.
Hey, I just fired another fucking cameraman, another Indian that we hired. My new man.
Another Indian.
Casual racism.
Wow.
Might as well throw in some more there. Yeah.
Fousey, man.
I want to go deeper, but I'm scared to be racist myself.
Yo, Roberts in the chat says, Keem knows Fousey very well, so he's hanging out with shit people. Nice, Keem. I hang out with shit people all the time. If you're boring, I don't give a fuck about you. If you're entertaining and interesting, I care about you. I don't look at this world of like, who's the good person and who's the bad person? You guys do that because you're worried about how others perceive you and how you're going to be fucking judged. I'm in the entertainment business, motherfucker. All I'm interested in is entertaining people, interesting people, and entertainment, right? Well, I don't go to your fucking job and say, all you care about is if there's enough fucking seeds on the bun, motherfucker. All you care about if there's enough fries in the bag, motherfucker. I don't judge you, motherfucker, like that, so don't judge me, all right? I care about interesting, entertaining people, period.
Manager calls me, hey Yusuf, I'm a professional. Don't disrespect me, talk to me respectfully, I'll make you a millionaire. I went to sleep at 9 p.m. I woke up at 5 a.m. for Fajr. I did my morning meditation. I took my team to breakfast. I worked out. I swam. I got myself ready. I packed my own bags. I motivated the team. I told them if one of you fucks up today on my mother's heartbeat, not only am I retiring, my last video before I kill myself is going to be a tribute to you, saying you ended my life. Your life is fucked forever. Your kids are not going to be able to go to school because of you, what you did. And they
damn. So look, at this point, I understand Kick is a platform where they allow a lot to slide. But at this point, it's like if Kick continues to platform this guy, if he does hurt someone and he does hurt himself, the entire internet's going to blame the platform, right? Like, wouldn't you guys like think about like who's responsible here? I think Kick's responsible because they're not banning this guy after punching employees, threatening death threats to employees, threatening to kill himself. The internet would 100% blame Kick. All right.
Yeah, of course.
So Fousey has now put Kick in a situation where they have to ban him, bro. They have to.
Of course.
Otherwise, their ass is on the line. You know, how many fucking chances did Eddie and Kick give Fousey? How many fucking chances? And Fousey backs them into a corner where they're forced to ban him. Anyhow.
Still fucked up. There was no destination to my fucking server when I went live. Nick's not here. All these other fags don't know what they're doing. So we have to spend 30 minutes with Nadeem, who told us it was ready.
Bro, Fousey. Can you imagine FouseyTube, right? The guy that went up to the Streamy Awards and cried, "Thank you for believing me." The guy that lived in LA, the guy that's like the fakest, like wokest, like fuck. Can you believe this guy is saying the F slur? Like that's crazy. That's crazy. He was like, this is like one of the dudes at the Diddy parties and shit, and he's saying the F slur. Allegedly.
2 hours before to fix it because they didn't test it. I made them go buy new mics. Turn off my audio. Stop watching my stream. Don't ruin it more than you guys already have. I was in a good mood today, and you of all people know that. You guys made me manic with your incompetence. I told you guys that. The reason mistakes trigger me so much is because it makes me go psycho. And when I do, you don't want to see him because he's dangerous. And he's capable of killing himself.
There we go. 3 times. 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Somebody get Alki David on the phone. Battle cam's firing back up, boy. Fousey's the star.
The other thing that's making me fucking crazy is nobody else can make you manic. Where you're weaponizing, Jordy said it earlier, he's weaponizing bipolar disorder. And it's fucking stupid.
It doesn't work like that. Bipolar is not something you can trigger. It's a mood.
Yeah, it's a chemical imbalance in the brain. Somebody dropping a microphone in the toilet ain't gonna fucking cause that to happen. It's fucking it's so frustrating.
And look, I know there's going to be people here being like, bro, you shouldn't cover this. The guy is clearly going through a mental thing. Clearly, he's going through a mental thing, people. He is. Yes, we are looking at a mental health issue, 100%, right? However, Fousey knows this. Fousey's been through this so many times, right? Fousey has a therapist. Fousey has all these people around him. He's got platforms like trying to help him, and he's refused his medication. He's done illegal substances or whatever that he was told he can't do. All right. He's ignored everyone. He's ignored his therapist, his parents, everyone, right? So, like, you got to blame Fousey for some of this. He is not just in the clear 100% because of mental health, right? He's done so much stuff to put himself in this situation and make his mental health bad.
Yeah. Yep.
And you guys knowing that, let me go live in front of probably 80,000 people with no fucking audio for 30 minutes while you're partying in a yacht trying to get bitches to suck your dick? Not even live on my dime? Now you guys understand why I'm so pissed off? Now you guys understand why I socked that bitch ass nigga in the face?
But by the way, he's been dropping the N-bomb over and over again, and he's not black. He's not. He's Palestinian. He's Palestinian. That's his nationality. He's Palestinian. He's not black. I don't know.
Yeah, he's straight up going blades on this shit, right?
And he did punch his employee, his ex-manager, who wants to come on this show, which we can have at some point if you guys want it. We can bring him in. But yeah, it's getting pretty bad. This is the last stream of Fousey on Kick before the permaban.
Stab him too!
Whoa.
Understand why I'm
Listen to this part.
so pissed off? Now you guys understand why I socked that bitch ass nigga in the face? And I'll stab him too!
And I'll stab him too. It's like, guys, we're looking at a fucking death threat, right?
Yeah.
So again, to the people that are like, don't cover this, he's going through something. Bro, he just threatened to kill someone. I'm covering it. Fuck off. Right? Like, come on.
Make the lawsuit bigger. You guys just embarrassed me in front of a whole Lebanese family that took pictures of me earlier. And now what are you gonna say? Yusuf, you did that, it's your fault. No, nigga. I came here happy. You fucked me up. I told you, if you're not willing to be worth $100 million, go work at fucking Chuck E. Cheese. They need another rat in a costume.
Just hold it.
The problem with y'all, not you. Not you, my team, the problem with them, they've never worked for a company worth $100 million. They've never.
Dude, Fousey, you're not worth $100 million. You're not even worth $1 million. All right. All the cars you got, rent it. Everything, there's bills for everything, right? I would assume that a bunch of the people here probably aren't even going to get paid. All right. Like, this is all just like idea. What is it when you go manic? Ideas of grandeur or some shit. What is it called?
Delusions of grandeur.
Yeah, that's what he's. I mean, shit. This motherfucker on Twitter was saying he's God.
Does he not know they're streaming? Is this like? Does it realize that the camera's on and they're streaming? Is that what's happening here?
No, Fousey does. He's talking directly into the camera.
So like he knows what he's saying after he got just fucked up. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
This is like, it's like, dude, July 15th was bad. July 15th for Fousey was a bad time. You guys remember July 15th, right? My documentary, I covered all of it, right?
Yeah.
He was not this bad. This is worse than July 15th. This is way worse, okay? Things have not gotten better over 6 years. They have gotten way fucking worse, people. Death threats, like death threats publicly, saying the N-word, like this is way worse than 2018, people.
Yeah, just looking at his Twitter right now, somebody asked him to stop using the N-word. He quote tweeted that by saying the N-word 3 more times. So
Isn't that how you dealt with it, Boogie, with the baseball thing?
Yeah, right. Like I don't know. Yeah, it's fascinating watching this guy self-destruct.
Hopefully, my team has the Kaisenet thing because that's funny. But anyhow,
they thought that's all they can deserve in life. They're happy with their Hyundai. They're happy with their wife sucking their dick at night, even though she doesn't want to, and making him come. They're happy with the bare minimum in life.
What a weird qualification. That's strangely specific, Fousey.
He's so weird. You know, he talked about this public. Nah, I don't want to bring that up. That's a low ball. Fousey has problems in the bed. I'll just say that much. And it's not what Wings. It's the opposite of what Wings is dealing with, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
The complete opposite, right? Like, let me put it this way. The guy has like an issue with lasting longer than 10 seconds. And I wish that was like an exaggeration or a joke, but it is not. It is not. Like, this dude is a pre-ejaculator. And like, he's talked about it publicly, so why not? Whatever. I guess it's like,
hold the fuck up. Your boy Wings got that staying power. I'm gonna make that motherfucker clear.
yeah, the guy.
You got that SSR staying power. You're there even when you don't want to be anymore.
Yeah. Like, the guy sometimes cannot get his pants off before he's, you know.
Wow. He's a Lonely Island song.
Yeah. He's told me. He's talked about this publicly.
Oh, man.
You know, he talks about all his. You know what's crazy about Fousey? I will hand him this. He's very public about everything. He doesn't really have secrets. Like, any issue he has, he'll talk about. It's weird.
Yeah, that was something I was going to say, by the way. People who are complaining you shouldn't cover this or whatever. He's the one putting it out there. Him and his team are putting this out there. We're just watching it. We're not like prying into his private life. This is shit he's putting on socials, y'all. We're just reading his Twitter feed, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking insane.
I want godly numbers. I want godly heights. I want God to ascend me to the highest possible point on this earth before I die in this physical realm. So when I meet him in heaven, he looks at me and I say, yeah, Allah, I tried my best.
I can dodge bullets.
Let's go.
The cops are coming to get his ass. He got to hurry up and get on the boat.
Come and arrest me. Yeah, they are.
Let's go.
Yeah, they are. I don't even get to do my intro. You guys fucking suck. Hey, everybody come here. You guys gotta line up and suck my dick.
Oh my God.
Walk the fuck out of my...
Oh, hold on. Is that just a random staff member? Who is this guy? What the fuck? Let me rewind this. Is that a random staff member on the yacht that he's yelling
You guys
at?
gotta line up and suck my dick. Why the fuck are you on my boat?
He goes, why the fuck are you on my boat? Look at how the guy's got gloves. I think that's a staff member.
Walk the fuck out of my boat right now.
I think that boat's
Turn
ready.
around and leave. I don't want to punch two people in the same week. Get off my boat.
Oh,
You're
it's not a staff member. It's one of his cameramen, I think.
Answer to my boat.
Is that the one he
Stay
maybe
there.
fired?
Do your best. I know you've never held a camera in your life, brother. But we're G7 niggas. We got this.
Let's see 7.
Hold it higher though.
Out here.
No, like you're tilting it up, my brother. Just hold it level.
Alright, cool. Got you.
Try to chill with the suicide stuff. They can ban you for that. Nigga, you want me to kill myself live? I will.
Oh my God, man.
Lord, he's taking all doubt out of it.
That'd be 4.
Yeah. Wow.
This is so insane. Now, look, dude, anything could happen. Like, maybe Fousey could do something to harm himself. But I have serious doubt, right? Because I know him. He very much loves himself. And he's been depressed and he's been down and he's wanted to no longer exist for sure, right? But I don't see it. I think that would be an impossibility. But I don't know. You know, it's like there's nothing anyone on the internet can do or say that's gonna push Fousey to do something. I'm not worried about that because this guy has been criticized online and clowned on online for years for this shit.
Let me do some clowning too, Keemstar. You know Fousey pretty well, right?
Very well.
So would you take that watch he has on as collateral for a loan?
No. No. Everything about Fousey is fake, right?
Yeah, cause I just picture him showing up to a pawn shop and they give him like $25 for it. It's got like fake ass, and then he got cubic zirconia and it's just fake, cheap diamonds.
Dude, this isn't even private information. This is public. The guy is broke. He's broke. He has no money. Like, dude, he'd have like $2,000 left in his bank account and he would spend it on a Gucci jacket and like couldn't pay his rent. Like he's
why?
Like, guys, you need to
understand.
You need to understand this. Fousey on YouTube alone made $10 million and he's broke. And he's broke. It's, if you looked at his finances, Wings, you'd want to strangle him. It'd make you so mad. This guy has made millions.
The Bearded Atheist super chatted $19.99. I hate to say this, but people like Fousey on like The Walking Dead would be dead in a week and getting others killed.
Oh,
if
yeah.
it was not for clout and the internet, I do not think Fousey would be alive. He is mentally gone.
Yeah. Well, maybe he'll crash down and mellow out. I don't know, but just look at this screenshot right here. Look at this freeze frame. Damn. That's someone that's in deep trouble.
I planned it last year.
One more thing. Every time he's manic like this, his eyes are so insanely dilated, man. Like you can see into the back of his fucking skull, and that's generally a sign of using substances. Let's just leave it at that.
Well, yeah, that's part of the problem. That's a lot of it that pushes them into these mental states is abusing things. But look, this is a mental health issue as well. I just want to be clear. He does have mental health issues. That is 100. He fakes everything in his life, but it's not the mental health stuff. That part is real.
I just bitched out on the last second. I was gonna jump off a bridge. I was gonna be live. You were gonna come down the water with me. The break on the crash of the water was gonna end my stream. My death. Fuck a ban. Fuck a suicide talk. I live this shit. Watch how long I have to wait for a towel now. I told them. Stand
Homie
within
17 super chatted $20. I hate that Squirrel. His GoFundMe got 135K in 2 days. Lol. Shout out local mine at 800.
Wait, the Squirrel raised 135K?
Oh yeah.
I mean, hopefully, number one, they are an animal rescue, so that money can go for the other animals. He said like he had 50 horses and shit, right? Secondly, fucking sue the state, sue those motherfuckers,
dude. They all need to be fired. But right here is hilarious. He's complaining about fucking no one getting him a towel.
Watch how long I have to wait for a towel now. I told them, stand within 3 feet of me. If I ask for something, give it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He got it on time.
Hey, are you guys done thinking we're working at Chuck E. Cheese? Can we take off?
Dude, I love how these girls in the background are literally just actresses and shit, because they're not even reacting to any of this craziness. Like, they're just, somebody called them and said, hey, we need women for this fucking yacht thing. Fousey's doing a stream. They're literally just actresses sitting in the fucking background. This is funny.
Yeah.
I lost my place. Bear with me. All right, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
They're just ignoring all of this.
Hey, are you guys done thinking we're working at Chuck E. Cheese? Can we take off?
Oh, look,
Give me my
they're
jersey.
cheersing
5,
to his
4,
self-deletion.
3.
Look at that. Did you see that? They clinked glasses while the guy standing next to him was talking about jumping off a bridge.
Imagine you were on this boat, right, as one of the guests, and like this dude's acting crazy, and everyone there is just acting like he doesn't exist. I mean, they're at the same table with him, and they're all ignoring him.
Yeah.
2, 1, 0, -1, -2, -3. Good shit, you G1 ballers. Your guys' practice in the off-season paid off. You guys know how to shoot. Not you. You just got hired yesterday. You're the best person on my team. Ladies.
Yes, yeah.
First, I'm sorry. This is unacceptable, unprofessional. I promised you I was going to be loved and liked when I started. My team that promised me since last night, the camera was good to go. It was tested. It was perfect. I just lost 30 minutes of me cussing out the...
Oh, God.
Man.
Oh,
this guy's whole stream is him complaining about his team.
Yep.
It's almost like he's a parody of a real human being. It's like if this was a character, that would be peak, but it's not, and that sucks.
Yeah. Okay. So then, obviously, after the 4 threats of suicide, he gets banned, and this is his reaction to the ban. Again, these girls are just like they're paid actresses, right? To make Fousey look cool. They're just sitting there.
18 years old, and you have dreams to walk your mountain down the Hollywood red carpet. I asked my mom to buy me a camera and a laptop because I couldn't afford it.
Good Lord. I just keep thinking about the actresses. Like they're getting $100 to just hang out on a yacht and drink champagne, right? And they're there and they're like, so this is the gig? We just sit in the background while the guy goes crazy? Is that like... I can't.
I thought they got paid a lot more than that. Like what? I thought Dan Blastarian was paying them like $1,200 a piece or something like that.
I don't know, but look at them. They're just like, this guy's a grown man. A 35-year-old man is crying in front of them.
And I said I paid her back.
I'm leaving that.
And his own team, I seen a clip, a longer one, where his own team was like laughing, like the cameraman's just laughing. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Here's another clip that we got. I gotta piss, so you guys gotta tell me what this is, all right? And just talk at the end of it. Go ahead.
I'm willing to accept that, Allah. I love you guys so much. It wouldn't be pussy if I didn't.
Wow.
This is a picture of like the crew. Who the fuck rented our shit?
Holy shit.
Oh my
Oh man. Let me say, by the way, okay, you know, people think money can buy happiness. It cannot. If you're miserable in a fucking yacht, you'll be miserable in a mud hut. You're miserable in a yacht. That's just how it is, you know.
I don't understand like how he's making all this money. I didn't want to ask Keemstar this because like, all right, let's say the girls are making $100 a piece. There's 5 girls there. There's $500 right there. Renting a yacht's not cheap. Like how much you think renting a yacht is? $2,000-$3,000
Several
for like
$1,000s a day. Several thousand, yeah.
And that's for like maybe like for 4 hours, right?
Right.
You know, and it's like he's doing all this to promote like his song I Got Dick or IGD or something like that. And the song sucks. It's not going to get any plays. It's on fucking Apple Music, but Apple Music don't pay you dick. Like who's going to actually spend money on this song? Like if you came to me and you go, "Hey, Fousey's got 1 million subs on fucking Twitter." I'd be like, "How'd he buy it?"
Yeah. The clip you missed was them filming him having his meltdown and then flipping the camera around and laughing at his ass.
Yes, that's the one I saw. Okay, good.
Yeah, it's good.
You think that's real meme dealer? You think he's using credit cards? You think he's getting interest rate on all this shit he's investing in?
Yeah, Keem, didn't you say that when he has these cycles, he basically convinces somebody that they're going to make a lot of money, so they bankroll him?
Yes.
Yeah, there it is. There it is, Jordy.
Yeah.
Because we were confused. Like he's got like $3,000 or $4,000 at least setting this little stream up for this song that's gonna flop.
Yeah.
So it was like I was wondering like where's he getting this cash at?
No, Fousey's new song is way worse than KSI, so let's be real. Guys, could everybody in the chat, we almost have 5,000 viewers. Could everyone hit like on the stream real quick? If you're enjoying yourself, if you're having a good time, if you enjoy us being in live as many days a week that we are, could you all just like slap like on the stream? I want to see if we can bump this over 5,000 viewers on a Sunday night, which would be crazy.
Hell yeah, I'm fucking jealous, motherfuckers. You don't think I want to sit on a yacht and drink wine? Shit.
All right, so now he's banned. He did his little cry on the yacht, and now he's in the shower. Okay, so we'll see what's going on with Fousey in the shower.
I didn't expect to retire today, but you know what? internet. That shit was being a slave for dollars and views. That ruined my life. I was trying to teach kids to get off the internet. I didn't even have a chance to spread my real message. But I'm done, guys. 9 a.m. Eastern, my final video. I'm done. I tried. God chose me and I tried to spread his message. People didn't want to hear it. The devil was working overtime. I'm done.
The devil was working overtime.
If he was mad about the other cameraman with no audio, he's gonna be firing somebody after this clip. Good Lord.
What do you guys think about this? Like, let's actually think about this. All right. Fousey said that he was trying to send a message from God, but the devil has been working overtime.
Yeah,
I mean,
and that message is supposedly to stay off the internet, which is a weird way to deliver the message, is by being on the internet.
But ultimately, that's kind of true, right? Because he's like possessed by the devil.
And it's Australia. It's the fucking demons in Australia. It's gotta be.
Yeah, guys, if you don't know this backstory, let me recap real quick. If you were here Friday night, you know. But if you, maybe some of you don't know. So in 2018, July 15th, when Fousey went crazy, in 2018, it all started in Australia, all right? He went and did a fan meetup in Australia, and only like 20 people showed up, and he lost his mind. And he goes, that's it. I'm going to create the biggest event ever. It's going to be fucking hate dies, love arrives or something was the thing. And it's going to happen in 5 days on July 15th. And there's going to be 20,000 people there. And Drake's going to be there. None of this happened. It was a complete flop. But he lost his mind in Australia. This is the second time he's went to Australia and he's went nuts. This is the second time. It's so insane. All right. So what else do we have here? All right. We have some crazy ass tweets that he's put out. Let's see here. It's over. Voila. No publicity stunt. I tried. I failed. Trust me. Okay. This looks stupid. Final letter to my G7 company and group chat. Names a minute for privacy. Can you read that? Can you guys read that? I'm not reading all that.
No, that's way too small on my screen, I think.
Yeah, and I can't fucking zoom that up. All right.
I can read it, but like.
And let me pull this up. All right.
Hey, my retirement party.
He's having a retirement party?
Damn, I'm never talking to any of you bitches again. My presence is a presence. Kiss my ass. Y'all didn't appreciate when a fucking legend was on your platform. You could have talked.
Oh, he's talking shit to Kick. He's talking shit to Kick. Let me back this up a little bit.
Fuck the internet. Fuck y'all. 9 a.m. I'm never talking to any of you bitches again. My presence is a presence. Kiss my ass. Y'all didn't appreciate when a fucking legend was on your platform. You could have talked directly to God. You chose not to. Fuck y'all. Suck my dick, die slow, motherfuckers. Mouth up, make sure all your kids don't grow. G7X shit. Don't ever text me. Any of you motherfuckers that ever had my phone number, suck my dick. Any of you. Fuck y'all. I seen the tweets. I seen the side shit they all talked about me. Suck my dick. That's why I follow nobody but my.
I follow nobody but myself.
Okay. Motherfucker got a red wine stain on his shirt.
Yeah. And so he says he's retiring, and then Fousey loses it on a balcony, right? All this stuff that we're showing you now, chat, is after he got banned, right? So all this has been happening in the last 24 hours. All the stuff we're seeing is all within the last 24 hours, all right? So now he's on the balcony. Now this is where it gets real crazy, all right?
One of my employees tried calling me and said, dog, I never sent anybody home. You're lying. So I called my employee and I said,
holy shit, time out. Guys, we just hit 4,000 likes on the stream.
Oh my God, wow.
4,000 likes. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I better like the video. Shit.
This might be the most liked stream we've ever done over here, because y'all will tune in. Like, we've had 20,000 live concurrent viewers before. But we done never had 4,000 likes. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all.
Hey, did he send you home? He said, sir, yes, sir. I said, did you text him this morning like he told me you told him to and said that that you're going home and you're scared of me? He said, sir, no, sir. Listen, I called him and I told him, fuck you. You're lying. Listen. He goes, I never said that. DJ VIP goes, yes, you did. I go, nigga, I'm gonna fuck your bitch and your wife in front of your fucking dead body.
What? What?
Where's Sam Frank in all of this?
What the fuck did you say? Somebody chat said it. He's like a Grand Theft Auto character. He really is. Oh my god.
Bro, me and Fousey were friends when he started streaming over on Kick. And I would tell him, I'm like, bro, you got to slow down. Don't stream every day. Take a couple days off. It's going to push you into a manic thing, right? And I would tell him, I'd be like, do not collaborate with that streamer. That person's a piece of shit and they're using it. Bro, I was a good friend to this man. I was such a good friend. And yeah, he was just using me. So I didn't cover negative stories on him. What a piece of shit.
Yeah.
What
You
a
must not
piece
give
of
the
shit.
speech where like your negative stories could be parlayed into money.
Yes. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Oh, we just cleared 5,000 viewers. Thank you guys. All right. Now, this is the new stuff that just happened. Okay. So this just happened about an hour before we started the stream. Fousey is going to run away from home because he's mad at his parents. Fousey is running. The 35-year-old man, FouseyTube, is going to run away from home because he's mad at the rents.
Hi, Mama. How are you? I know, Bob. I'm just calling to tell you, you guys are never going to see me again. Baba, last year when I crashed out and I was in the hospital, instead of checking on me, Muhammad texted me to say, Yusuf, just to let you know, me and Mom.
I got really bad news, guys. Somebody botted our likes because we have 6,000 likes, but we only have 5,000.
Uh-oh. Oops.
Oh.
You think they botted them earlier or they botted them after we made a mention of the likes?
They botted them when I said, could you guys please like the stream? Because it went from 200 likes to now 6,500 likes. So whoever botted our likes, fuck you. This was our win.
Yeah.
We were excited. We were like happy. Fuck you guys. Idiots. God damn it.
Mama are disowning you as family members. You are on your own. Every time I've messed up, Baba, Muhammad and Mama cussed me out and let me realize it. Anytime I did a Hollywood red carpet, $100 million contract, anything successful, they didn't open their mouth and I begged them. I no longer need you guys in my life. I'm a Muslim. You guys put me on this earth, Baba, but now I'm 34, so I'm living my own life. So, Baba, this is the last you're ever going to see me. I live in Australia now. The house in San Diego I'm still paying for. I need you to drop off.
Wait, time out. Look at the fit. Look at the fit. Green, red, fucking Santa hat. The fucking what? What is this fit right now? And then on top of it, right? This was a scenario where this dude said, he said, yo, film this. I'm gonna call my mom and let her know that she's never gonna see me again. Yo, film this. Are you ready? Record. Mama, you're never gonna see me again. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is so. How are you having a cameraman film you saying something brutal like this to your parents and then uploading it to the internet? Like, this is real crazy. This is real crazy stuff we're witnessing.
Muffin to Los Angeles. I'm giving away my dog Muffin to her babysitter. You guys lost me, Baba. I'm living my own life now.
Wasted Sir Jerry super chatted $20. Perhaps for next year's Halloween stream I'll dress up as Xerxes from 300 but act like Fousey and throw a tantrum like a 3-year-old.
By the way, we do have 5,000 members, so shout out to all the members. We really, really appreciate you. And if anybody's on a gifted member, bro, upgrade. I'll shout you out. Upgrade right now to being a cow, cash cow.
No, Baba, no. Well, you have to live without me now, Baba. Mama and Muhammad, Baba. And Muhammad last year when I was suicidal on your... Baba. I was on your patio last year. Who was visiting Muhammad?
When he's saying Baba, I think he's talking to his dad.
No, he's saying Mama, isn't he?
No, he's saying Baba. I think that's his dad's name.
Regardless, like he could be talking to nobody, far as we fucking know. Why isn't it on speakerphone so we can hear her? Like,
yeah, no shit, actually. You think this is fake, Jordy?
Shout out D for upgrading to cash cow.
I'm gonna say this. I don't think it's fake, but there's a good possibility it could be.
Yeah, okay.
Nah, he's not faking this. He really did do this, but it's like set up for content, right? Like telling the cameraman, film me while I break up with my parents is weird. That's some weird shit, dude.
I tell him.
Oh, they're saying Baba means dad in Arabic. Hey, King upgraded to fucking cash cow. Thank you, King.
Muhammad, I'm gonna kill myself. You know what he said to me, Baba? He said, if you die and kill yourself, I won't be sad that I lost a brother. I'll be sad that you're gonna live in hellfire forever. Who says that, Baba? Who says that? Dog, who says that, Baba? Exactly. You're my father. He's my brother. I don't need him anymore. I don't need Mama anymore. You guys lost me. You raised the king. I'm going to be worth $100 million one day, 500 million. But you're never going to see me again, Baba. You can call me every day.
Bro, we have now 10,000 viewers. They bought our viewers too. Fucking assholes. Guys,
while you pause, this man's not going to be worth 500 million. It's not going to be worth $500 come a couple of years.
We have legitimately 5,000 people here. Stop botting us. Cover Fire Concepts has also turned into a cash cow. Thank you. But yeah, this is fucking insane. Insanity happening. Okay. What else we got?
Yeah, the show blowing up. Boogie fake cancer again.
All right. Fousey speaking docket? Wait, Fousey's talking about the docket?
What?
First off, 2 people from LA texted me to check up on me, and I've been saying I'm gonna kill myself. I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen. Screams for the haters. Got a nice ring to it. Take me, God. Hero need this theme music. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power. Hey, police, I'm not suicidal. Don't come arrest me. I'm not suicidal. I'm not.
That's what we call foreshadowing.
Poppy's gonna be mad as fuck at him now. He can't be out here singing Kanye West.
Yeah. Or versus World upgraded to cash cow, and Quantum TV hacked Twitter account upgraded to cash cow. We appreciate you guys.
Welcome.
Suicidal. To lose, motherfucker, we rolling. Huh? Motherfucker, we rolling with some light-skinned girls and some Kelly Rollins. In this white man's world, we the ones chosen. So good night, crew world. I'll see you in the morning. Huh? I'll see you in the morning. This is way too much. I need a moment. No
man should have all this power. Okay. Batsmark upgraded to cash cow. Thank you so much. So I will say, docket team, Pretty good Fousey section. Let's give it up for the docket team. We got to praise them when they do something good. Good job on the Fousey section.
Yay!
Becky's on a date with Richie right now.
Oh, tonight?
Yeah. I put some in the chat there. They're going to see Beetlejuice, and it starts at 7 p.m. So they're in the theaters right now.
The movie's good.
We will be on by 7. We can't get her on right now. Okay. Coming back. All right. We want to talk about this ReviewTechUSA shit.
Yeah, what happened?
Because this is the second most important thing that people care about on our show. All right, well, let's jump into it. All right. This just happened recently. All right. Apparently, Richard, right, ReviewTechUSA, donated $25 Canadian to this girl, allegedly. Kind of Sal said, I'm so overwhelmed with the love and gratitude. Thank you so much, everyone who's donated. I am so thrilled and excited that even RTU himself, and she tagged him, could set aside his feelings for me and support my fantastic cause. Apparently, this is the message. Here's money for a rope toy. They're great for your dogs, and it helps them get their energy out.
Hold up, that's a different donation because that's $5 Canadian, not the 25. So he's donated 30 Canadian at this point.
Yeah, so that's an extra one. Good observation there, Wings. So that was one thing that was a little fucking strange. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's strange that Becky was going to come visit him and wanted pajamas, and he just gave this girl like $30 randomly for nothing.
Yeah. This is the girl.
Like I bought Becky's pajamas today for Lolcow, and it was $37 with shipping and everything.
And he just sent some random girl rope for a dog toy.
It's so weird. I mean, we all get the implication.
Oh, go back to that profile. Was that the X profile? Hit the media. Let's see what she looks like.
Okay.
Hit the media tab.
Always gooning over there.
Yeah, gotta go. Let's see the picture with the dog. Fuck the clown. Let's see the picture with the dog. Come on, Rich. You can do better than this, dog. Come on, Rich. She has Phil shit on her stuff. Come on.
What did she say about him? Interesting. So this girl's obsessed with Phil. Interesting stuff. Is there any other photos of her? Oh, she's got Boogie on here.
Oh.
Scotty G upgraded to Cash Cow. Thank you. BMC redid the membership. Thank you. And I missed someone. Lou has joined Band World.
Dog, you guys act like everything has to do with a goon. I wanted to see what she looked like outside of that fucking clown makeup, just to see what Rich is into, right? Because like Rich has a very large portion of like girl taste. It's weird.
I think he's willing to. He's attracted to any woman that can put up with his shit. That's what I think.
So now we got leaks from Becky Boop, who's currently on a date with Richie Dubs, who was dating ReviewTechUSA. All right. She was the first mistress that we had on the show. And these leaked DMs are pretty fucking bad. For ReviewTechUSA, only new thing I have is he missed his son's birthday and hasn't seen his son in a month after his birthday either. Holy shit.
Damn.
So here's the DMs. We're supposed to be... This is from Rich and Becky Boop. We're supposed to be celebrating my son's birthday tomorrow. Ain't happening now. And Becky goes, what's wrong? Oh, the COVID? And he responds, yeah, I'm stressed because it was just yesterday they were around him. So apparently somebody in the family has COVID or something. And Becky goes, well, he can't celebrate with his mom. And he goes, I was going to surprise him with a computer and we were going to celebrate here. Ain't happening now. Becky goes, is he school age, around other kids often? If so, I figure he's probably around COVID all the time. I don't know. I'm not super up to date on how serious this is. And then there's voice messages going back and forth. Shout out to all the people becoming members. We appreciate you.
Yeah, because my daughter is getting eye surgeries, though. She needs to get 3 per eye over a period of like over a year. They have her on prednisone, which could slightly compromise your immune system, so I always take pause. So there's that. And honestly, too, I don't really want to go to my ex's house. I don't want to go there. I'll go there to visit him tomorrow, but I'm not hanging out there. She would have to...
Wow. Go ahead, Boogie.
You don't want to go to your ex's house where your fucking children are. You don't want to be around your children. I don't have a child. I'm not a parent, but I would imagine most fucking parents would go through hell to be with their fucking children on their fucking birthday, Rich.
That ain't true, Boogie, but like I understand certain people would. Rich obviously isn't that certain person.
Rich, how many more evidence do we have to stumble across that you might be a bad dad? How much more is there? Like, I'm going to interview Lauren. I'm going to have to interview Lauren.
Dude, I was thinking the same thing, Keem. Like, I wonder if Lauren's heard this. Like, I'd love to play this with Lauren on the show.
Does Lauren have any idea what Rich is saying to these other girls? Like, oh my God.
Yeah, shit talking his baby mama. And by the way, keep in mind, there was on again, off again with Lauren too. And we have confirmed on this show that there was probably some overlap during all of this, including like moving back. This motherfucker is shit talking his baby mama while probably still trying to fuck her. That's the thing he's done.
This is insane.
To come up here with Mackenzie, but that's different. I don't know. So it's like, what do I do? You know what I mean? I mean, the severity of COVID has definitely diminished significantly. And I was vaccinated on the 1st. Yeah, I know it takes like a couple weeks for it to fully kick in and for your immune system to fully respond. But I'm okay. I'm not worried about that. It's just, can't have a birthday party for my son when I know that his uncle, who I live in the same house with, to family or not, has COVID.
That's wild. All right, so moving on, there's more audio messages being sent. You have mom skills, seriously, talking to Becky. Becky said, I do, laughing out loud. Thank you.
Well, I would figure if you wanted, it would probably Mackenzie's a different story, but it would probably still be fine if he came over, and especially if you guys were outside to celebrate and just don't have your brother there. I would think that would still be okay.
Dude, Becky, boop. It's like, okay, yeah, then just go stand at the fucking street and say happy birthday and leave his gift or something, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to go. Just be real, Rich. You don't want to see your own son. Your son, by the way, a father and son. You don't want to see your own son on his birthday. That is wild. That is so fucking wild. Oh.
Okay. Or, the alternative is just go over to your ex's place. And I know it sucks, but it's for your son. And you just stay there for a little bit to wish him his happy birthday and give him his present. And then you come home. I don't know. That's what I would think anyway. And probably talking to Lauren and see what she thinks as well. I say talking to her because I figure you guys make joint decisions around the kids. Because who knows? She might not even want you around him if she's worried about COVID. I mean, I doubt it, but who knows?
Yeah, you're welcome, first and foremost. Yeah, you definitely have mom skills. And yeah, she's not a train wreck to co-parent with, mostly. At least yet. Well, we'll see.
Wait, so I'm trying to understand this. Becky just gave Rich solutions, how he could be a part of his son's birthday, and he just ignores it and is like flirting with her. You got mom skills, girl. Damn. The fuck? Did you not listen to what she said, Rich?
No, he's not going to. He doesn't care to. He's just making excuses. She will give him every solution in the world. She could volunteer to fucking build him a germ-proof suit and drive him there in it, and he'll still say fucking no because he's a bad fucking dad.
Dude, I'm missing my. I'm not.
He'll
missing,
spend an hour making a new fucking dope ass beat to put on Twitter, though.
Dude, I'm not missing my daughter's birthday. Sorry, I'm not. I'm never gonna miss my daughter's birthday. She's my daughter. Like, what is going on, Rich? Rich, get off the fucking drugs. This is insane. This is insane.
That's actually, man, men are stupid. That's actually a good idea, too. I'll maybe take him out for lunch. Very good call.
I'll maybe take him out for lunch.
Something outside would be a very good idea. Less germs.
Less germs.
Less germs.
And what I was being told by Becky is that he just never went and seen the kid on its birthday. So
of course not.
So that's how that went. Do you guys want to talk about Johnny Somali? Somali?
Oh, the guy getting knocked out all the fucking time?
Yeah.
What new charge does he have? Because all I've ever seen him is like getting knocked out in Korea.
Yeah. So Johnny Somali is a black streamer that streams.
Is he black?
I think so. I think he's black. But he streams over in Korea, and he's always talking shit about the whole country. He's always disrespecting them, doing a bunch of horrible shit and talking shit to the people there. And I
hate Asians.
They decided to fight back. I mean, look, this video exposing this streamer starts off with him hating Asians.
Wow. Need to be exterminated. If I do this, I'm really hoping that
this is him.
But you see why I said, is he black? Because to me, he looked like he was Arab.
Oh, he could be.
He's gonna let me come back.
So I wasn't going to make yet another video on Johnny Salami, but so much new information has come out. First of all, he got charged with a new crime. He is now facing up to 10 years in prison. They took his passport. He tried to get my video removed from YouTube through a nonsense privacy.
Oh shit. Yeah, we ain't talk about this guy. Fuck that. I ain't dealing with him false flagging me. Yeah. I'm not dealing with him false flagging me. There's members drama.
No, this is the big homie thing. Like I was sending Ashers the link to maybe put it in the YouTube chat. Big homie has the foundation of his house failing. He's one of our members. And he has a GoFundMe going right now.
Yeah, I think the GoFundMe's up to like 800, right?
Was he on the news?
Yes.
Okay. So this is one of our members who's on the news.
Prop 1 opens the door to non-citizens voting. Fight back. Vote no on Prop 1.
Okay.
As strong storms devastated our region, people are rolling up their sleeves and beginning that cleanup process. One of the hardest hit areas is Sauter County. This drone video showing cars driving through high water right in the city of Portsmouth. WSAZ's Ariana Mintz spoke with people in the area who are dealing with the fallout of this storm.
I have no idea what to do. I'm just kind of winging it at this point.
As storms swept through our region, people are getting ready to start the next step, cleanup. This drone video from Friday shows cars driving through high water throughout the city of Portsmouth. We were on scene for water rescues in New Boston Friday night as the area was flooding.
It's just time consuming.
Yeah.
That was my morning.
Dustin Stover is just one person trying to figure out what to do next after storms led to the foundation of his home to crack. And with no home insurance, Stover is trying to figure out ways to fix his home.
I've just been pulling brick by brick with a rake, and then I'm gonna stack it up and get to move all this junk, and then hopefully fix it.
Bro, I don't think you should be under the house right now, bro.
Yeah, you should.
Probably not.
Like that's dangerous as fuck.
I cannot believe he is in the basement.
Can't believe the camera crew's there.
And the camera crew's there. The news is there. Like, bro, this thing is about to fall on you. What the fuck?
Stover sending video of what happened outside his home and other areas in Portsmouth, showing people up to their waist in water and cars getting stuck.
The street is underwater, bro.
Olivia Earle's garage flooded in New Boston, but is relieved, saying it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
I mean, this is insane. So how much money did we raise for him?
So far, we've raised $800, but that's been through like just the actual Discord itself.
Dude,
we haven't really gave it the
Can
proper
I
shout out.
ask a question? How come nobody gives me this fucking link? This is probably the third stream in a row we've talked about this, and I still don't have this GoFundMe link.
I can get you the link right here.
It's
'cause I was
not
trying to have Ashers put it in the YouTube chat, but here it is right here in the on live chat.
Oh, is it too long? Yeah, well, we did this before. It's too fucking long. And it won't let me put it in the chat. Let me try again. Oh, it worked. There it is. Guys, the GoFundMe link is in the chat. Please help him out.
Did you possibly pin it so it stays at the top?
Yeah, I can. All right. So that's one of our members who needs help fixing his foundation. So far, we've raised $800 from him, and we still haven't had the link. But you know, we've talked about it multiple times. But one of our members donated like $500 or something. What was it, Wings?
Shy donated $450, I think.
Yeah, that was huge. Thank you, Shy. We appreciate you, man.
Well, it's not even about trying to build him a new house, Naraki. It's like I want Lolcow to be a community where, like, if problems come up, you know that you have we got your back, just like you got our back.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, this is a great community. It's a great fan base. I mean, look, we have fucking 11,000 likes on the stream tonight. So
they're totally legitimate too.
At least we have our real viewers here now. We really have 5,000 viewers. Before it was saying 11,000.
Somebody's accusing me of getting insurance. I'm almost certain that he had insurance for his house, but since it was flooding, a lot of people don't have flood insurance. So insurance got off the hook via the damage was done via water and flooding.
Another story we have for you, and this is from Brady's suggestion. I think this is going to be a good one. I don't really know about it. But do you guys know the one in the chat, if you know the game Dead Rising? It's like a zombies type game.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
didn't that come out when we were like the kings of YouTube?
Yeah, I think it came out with the Xbox 360. I think it was like a big game, or maybe Xbox One, I don't remember. But anyhow, they've done a remake of this game, and the woke developers have ruined it. All right? So you got to understand, when Dead Rising came out, right, it was awesome. It was a video game with blood and guts, and, you know, it was edgy, just like, you know, like all games. But then they remade it. They remastered it, and they nerfed it for 2024.
Because I give up. You can't tell me. Can you, fella? Oh yeah, I know why. It's because you're Viet Cong. Oh yeah, I know why. It's because you're a mole.
Oh, what the fuck?
Why do they do this shit? Like, why do they take all the edginess out? Because it always confused me, like, with the transsexual stuff. It's like, transsexuals make up like what, less than 1% of the total Earth population. Why are we catering to just this group of people? Or like, you know, like people say edgy stuff, right? That's like taking the Deer Hunter and taking all the Viet Cong out of it, right? Like you wouldn't do that if you remade the Deer Hunter.
Also, don't you kill this character? So the bad guys can't even be racist? Is that what I'm learning right now?
Dude, it's insane. Look at this. Look at the original clip.
Nothing but a filthy communist.
You're nothing but a filthy communist.
are nothing but a filthy animal.
So wait, we're censoring communists? Like the communists are the bad guys? All right.
Oh no. There's so many people who are like in tune to the message and that are basically identify as communists. They are. You can see it on their fucking Twitter profiles, man. A lot of people in the gaming industry want us to be communist.
I haven't finished my point, but the communists are the bad guys, and there is a crazy like amount of people that are now self-identifying as communists, and it's scary. Like Hassan Piker, right? Like that whole like crazy left woke fucking shit are all communist. And it's like, dude, it's like it's so insane. Like communism doesn't work, people. It doesn't work.
I mean, but you can say the same thing about capitalism. Capitalism fails in the long term as well, but capitalism is a more stable society than communism because communism stifles creativity.
Capitalism 100% works.
No, capitalism failed every time it's ever been put in anything. Rome was a capitalist society and Rome failed. Rome, you know, the barbarians took over Rome. There's called late stage capitalism for a reason. You know, crony capitalism and things of that nature. I mean, like if you look on a grander scale of timeline, like both things fail, right? And the reason people like Hassan Piker are more communist because there's a lot of like socialist like qualms in our capitalistic society. For example, like our military would be a communist thing, a socialist thing. It's paid for by everything. The police, the fire department, public schools, all these are socialist programs.
Right.
Right. And it like that's why like I was a big Bernie Sanders fan because he was a democratic socialist. Like, you know, I'm one issue voter. I want health to be access. I want healthcare to be accessible by everybody.
But capitalism being tempered by socialism, which is what we live under, is a good system. Communism, real fucking bad.
Well, communism is only bad because it stifles creativity. Like if you remember like the USSR, like when they pulled back the Iron Curtain, you could see like they were living in the Stone Age. Like they had tractors that were like 40 years old because nobody reinvented it. You had like cars and like, you know, Eastern Germany that like the Trabant that barely existed. I'm not a communist by any means, but I'm just out here spitting.
Mr. Jockstrap super chatted $20.
Black and white. Like
you could be talking about the weather, and Wings would find a way to derail the convo into talking about transsexuals. Page 5 on the mind of the plump pimp. Time to cut the stream off to itch that scratch.
Wings.
Yeah, I can just mute my fucking mic to itch that scratch. Boy, let me go.
Wings, you're okay with the U.S. government turning into communism.
No.
Giving us.
I'm not okay with that, but I'm just not okay with you saying they're the bad guys because it's a different idea of the same structure.
The communists are the bad guys. They've been the bad guys for the last fucking 100 years of American history.
Right, but that's propaganda. Like to try to say like, oh, communism's bad. I mean, if communism's bad, like we lost to a communist country in Vietnam.
Wasted Sir Jerry super chatted $20. This is coming from the same regard that voted for Kamala. Are you surprised? Wings always has the worst takes on politics.
Dude.
Ban Wings from talking about politics on Lookout.
I don't have a bad take. I agree with Keem that communism isn't the answer. But to say communism doesn't work and say capitalism does is incorrect because capitalism fails too. Capitalism
the Nuclear
requires
Circus
slave
super
labor.
chatted $20. We're all listening to a Harris supporter tell us how capitalism is bad and communism is good, but the art sucks. We need IQ test to vote. Wings should be banned from society.
Thank you.
Smooter Booter super chatted $20. It's always the people who benefit from capitalism the most who, for some reason, love communism.
Communism is horrible. Imagine if the country turned into a communist country, right? And they went to you and they said, Wings, your health care is taken care of. Your housing's taken care of. Your food will be taken care of, all right? And you are going to lay bricks. You're going to be a bricklayer, and you're going to be set with a set salary of $30,000 a year. You're okay with that?
Well, that's not how that works. What they do is you do testing. You do testing, and if you test bad enough, you become a bricklayer. You know?
Yeah.
Because they obviously the people that are higher intelligence that learn quicker will be put in roles that would benefit their
and what
ability
role
more,
would
like
the
doctors
communist
and nurses
country
and
put
stuff.
you in?
I'm not out here I agree with you. Communism isn't the answer. My disagreement with you
communism
is
is
that
like
capitalism
anti-freedom.
is infallible.
Dude, communism is anti-freedom, okay? It's big government. It's insane big government. It's big. The government runs everything. You don't want that. You want to be free from government tyranny. That is the fundamentals of being an American.
My problem isn't my problem's not that problem. My problem is you're trying to make it a black and white issue when it's not.
Yes,
no, it's pretty black and white.
It's not black and white. But explain how it's black and white.
Communism sucks for the people living under it, and it doesn't work. Capitalism can be awesome for people that live under it, and it does eventually fail. Sure, every nation eventually does. China's the fucking anomaly.
Yeah, but there's also capitalism societies that fucking failed. Like, look at Uganda, right? Or Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe's a better answer of like a capitalist country.
Because of capitalism, somebody in this chat right now could be a billionaire if they live in the United States or a capitalist country.
We've had this discussion before. I think billionaires shouldn't exist.
Okay.
Like, there should be never a person on this planet that has $1 billion.
One of the fun parts that we learned about communism is that there were some billionaires. They just happen to be secret billionaires right at the fucking top.
But that's like the Chinese
fucking caviar while everybody else stood in fucking
but like,
bread
look
lines.
Like
that's communism. That's fucking communism.
You're looking at USSR, but like China's a communist country, and they're a mega power stronger than us.
Shit.
Right, but they're also a stronger military, and they got a stronger economy than us right now.
Wings is a goddamn Russian spy. You're a fucking communist. You're a goddamn Russian spy. You're a communist, a commie. Wings of Redemption is a Russian spy. Tell everyone he's a commie Russian spy. You dirty fucking commie piece of shit.
I prefer capitalism system, but I'm just saying it's not black and white.
This is a good time to remind you that on Tuesday, during election night, if you tune in, these two are probably going to fucking murder each other in Minecraft, okay? So you need to tune in and watch these bitches scream while this election goes off.
You piece of shit. You commie bastard. Okay.
Viet Cong scum. Damn enemy scum.
I wonder who she is. She looks Hispanic.
Lady space for her. Oh, so they want cosmetics to be for men too? I get it.
Good. Now this is my sexiest shot.
Now this is my funniest shot.
Oh, boo. Wow. Boo. Fucking boo.
Who owns Dead Rising? Is it Ubisoft?
Fantastic.
Good.
Boo.
It's Capcom.
It's fucking Capcom?
Yeah, and
West
Capcom
Produce
normally
Super
doesn't
Chatted
give a fuck.
$19.99. Thanks Mr. Wings sharing your geopolitics knowledge and educating the trolls.
Bro, look what they did to this poor woman. This woman's like 35, maybe 40, right? She's got some nice boobies, all right? And they just nerfed her boobs.
Yep.
And gave her a gray wig. Why? Why?
I'm wondering how Capcom let this shit happen, boy.
Okay.
Perfect. Perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
They got rid of her thong?
Rid of the thong?
They got rid of her thong? What is it? Bro, listen, I understand that there's a lot of guys that are going to be mad at this, but girls should be mad at it too. Like, why the fuck, if I'm a woman right now, why the fuck are all these developers going out of their way to make these bitches so fucking ugly in video games?
I know that's the answer, Keem, because girls that get into like video game design and like work are feminists. Like they're more likely to be feminists. Like honestly, because like I know a lot of girls that love when a guy calls them like baby and like kitten and like open the door for them and treat them like a woman. Most women are that way. It's only the small group of women that get upset about it because nobody wants to do it for them. Quit looking like a bulldog.
I hate they do this shit to video games. I fucking hate
There's
this.
gonna be some gaming company that is just gonna fucking in 2025 next year that's gonna make a fucking game with sexy ass women in it.
Trollolopta super chatted $20. Look up Laowai86 or Serpentsa. They are both guys that lived in China and have Chinese wives. They'll tell you the Chinese military is mostly smoke and screens, as well as there is not as good as the Chinese government says.
Interesting.
Wasted Sir Jerry super chatted $20. Wings, since you love food, then you love capitalism. Communism is the only thing that would make you skinny, real talk.
That's true. That
is true.
But let me...
I'd be not eating and laying brick. I'm skinny as fuck.
In 2025, there's going to be some company that comes out that makes a hot ass woman in their fucking video game, and they're going to find so much success, and this shit is all going to die. Because for the fucking years, for 5 years, people have been complaining about that. Look what they did to Tomb Raider. They made that girl so fucking ugly, the Tomb Raider series. And it's like, why? She's known as a hot fucking action fucking character. Like, dude,
played by Angelina Jolie, by the way.
Dude,
I mean, that's
she's
how.
known as like a bombshell, like fucking 10 out of 10 hot woman, hot Indiana Jones. Like, that is her identity. You can't make that character ugly. If you do that, you're killing Tomb Raider. Like, this is part of her identity. You know, this isn't me being a gooner.
They did desexualize her.
Huh?
They did desexualize Laura Croft. They took her titties down and they made her
That's
butt.
what I just said.
They ruined it.
That's what I just said. They ruined her. Her identity is the bombshell fucking archaeologist, fucking action hero. Like, that is her identity. You can't fucking make her ugly or you're ruining Tomb Raider.
Exactly.
Brady sent me a message stating that Capcom
Chili Dog
did
super
a
chatted
third-party company.
$20. I think they've stopped encouraging the erotica genre in DRDR because a lot of blatantly goonerish mods come out of newer Capcom games.
Go ahead, Wings. What were you saying?
Brady sent me and said that Capcom actually contracted out another company that did this without Capcom's approval.
This is horrible.
God, I hope so.
Fantastic. Perfect.
To be honest, the remake doesn't look that good either.
Yeah, I just... one more thing while you have it paused, by the way. The original Dead
Ikebali
Rising was
super
rated
chatted
mature. That's why they-
$25.84. Lara Croft's design was based on the designer's sister. Also look up Stellar Blade.
Go ahead, Boogie.
Yeah, I was just going to say, the original Dead Rising was rated M for mature, if I'm not mistaken. And they were trying to push the envelope with the blood, with the gore, with the adult humor, with all of this other stuff. And by the way, it's made by a Japanese company, and the Japanese have none of the fucking hangups that we have here in the West. So if they want to have a mini game where you take photos of a girl's panties, they're going to fucking do it because they don't give a shit because it doesn't bother anybody over there. We're the sensitive fucking pussies over here that have a problem with it.
I just find it funny. This is the game that you can make a chainsaw that has like a saw blade on the end where you can run around chopping zombies' heads off, and they don't want you to see a woman's underwear.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a weird I got a weird take. I got a like crazy take, wild take right here. Controversial take that I'm about to say. All right. All gamers, guys, girls, gamers, every gamer that exists on this fucking planet, the majority of them would rather have attractive people in their fucking video games. They just would. They just would. Because it's a fucking video game. Just like the majority of people, right, that watch movies would like attractive people in their movies. Or see attractive people on fucking TV. All right? That's just common fucking sense. It's common sense, people.
Can I speak on that for real quick? Because like I go shopping with my wife all the time, and I've noticed this. If you go to Walmart, they have like the plus size models and like the everyday girl on their like advertisement, and I've always thought that looked like shit. But if you go to like Lane Bryant, which is notoriously like a big girl store, they still have like the sexy models and shit. I just wanted to point that out. I don't know if that's
Sleepbox2 super chatted $20. They love sexuality. It just has to be unnatural sexuality.
Dude, think about it.
They're right.
Think about it. They're going to keep making Laura Croft uglier and uglier and uglier and uglier. And if they get their way in like fucking 2040, a Laura Croft's going to come out and she's going to be a fucking troll. She's going to look like fucking Wings of Redemption.
By the way, her name isn't Kraft, it's Croft. Croft.
I just call her Kraft always, and I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah, it's this is one of the things that kills me about video games these days, and it makes me not even want to play them. The whole woke argument, the whole decision to take this multi-million-dollar game and then cater it to this fraction of a percentage of people that care about this shit, wrecks the fucking game.
Shit. Zombie Genocider gets changed to Zombie Annihilator.
Dude, come on. Well, we've seen enough. We get the point, right? We don't
Frank
have to
pimp the Grateful Eight.
We don't have to watch the whole video. Good suggestion, Brady. Very good suggestion, Brady. I like that one. Here's
Steve Bannon's out of jail.
I just want to give you an update. Shy got the GoFundMe up to $650 now, so
that's really the big donator. All right, guys, we got to talk about Wings of Redemption for a second. It should be up here. What
did I do now?
Dude, you're not going to believe this one. You're not going to believe this one.
Shit.
You may have already seen it, but if you have, be quiet. Let's play it first.
Oh, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got PKA on the line with Optic Hex is there. Haven't seen him in a while.
Maybe he was like a secret jacked guy. I don't know.
Dude, honestly, one of my favorite like YouTube boxes of all time is Wings of Redemption. Like the showmanship when his walk into the ring, it's not just unparalleled and unmatched. Nobody's close. Nobody.
Damn. Before we finish the clip, what's your reaction, Wings?
I remember when I got back off stage, the first thing Keemstar said to me is like, you got to rap every time you go to the boxing ring now. Because like we only did 2 takes of that before I actually did the live one. Like we did 2 quick like dry run-throughs of it just to make sure the equipment worked. And then it was just, we had to do it live there.
I find it interesting that on Friday, and I don't know when this came out. When did this come out?
I don't know when they come out. It's recently, though.
Thursday, right? Do they come out on Thursday? But I just thought it was weird that we were saying that Woody is more to blame for that CP sharing, alleged CP sharing. And now all of a sudden there's a clip of him praising you. And it's like weird timing.
Oh, that is very weird timing.
He is close to what Wings of Redemption pulled off. And then the fight itself. So my listeners have heard me say this too. Like, I'm not huge on skill. I enjoy bravery. That's my thing. I don't care if it's a couple of 11-year-old girls fighting in middle school. If they're going at it, I'm into it. I'm all about that. It could be for a world championship UFC belt. It could be over a girl in 10th grade. I want to see this fight if these 2 people are angry enough and they're in it. And Wings of Redemption showed the bravery. He was there. He hit on all the Woody metrics. I like it.
The rap, that was so funny.
Oh yeah, I'm watching it right now.
And it worked, dude. And getting the sound system to actually work and like the track to be balanced with his voice correctly on the first try like that, it came off as good as any WWE show as far as the mic balance. And he sounded good. And he wasn't out of breath after walking and rapping in a high stress situation because your adrenaline's going too. My heart rate was going so crazy just walking out on that stage or whatever. So then you add like the rapping and the walking, and he's so big, like he wasn't out of breath. And I knew that's another one that I called, but we all called. We all called.
Yeah.
Dude,
Bunk Keem.
What do you think?
And not so much you, but like I had so many people say the way I was preparing for the Boogie fight was the wrong way. Because like I knew I had more agility and I was a better athlete than Boogie, and I knew I could throw a punch better than Boogie. So my whole training was just I want pure stamina. I want to get as much stamina as humanly possible in as short a time as possible. So I was carrying water. I was going for walks with the wife. I was punching the bag. I was doing everything that was cardio.
Dude, that's crazy though. Like the show that kicked you off, that's talked so much shit about you, gave you so much love right here. I mean, this is a powerful video we're watching.
Dude, I think I did. I think me and Boogie made a great fucking product.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good time.
Boogie's handicapped. I'm almost positive he has a handicap placard. Wings is not. He's also like 10, 12 years younger. Wings is going to stomp him. And he did. Wings bullied Boogie in that fight.
Dude, rewatching this walkout, like, I'm glad Wings gets so much credit for this because his gesturing to the crowd when he's talking about himself being the fucking Goodyear blimp or whatever, like doing, not like looking nervous straight ahead while he's doing it, like moving his arms, being active, performing. Making like he's.
I couldn't see a motherfucker, dog. I had no glasses on. The only person I could see because Brantley came up and was like so excited, so I like pointed to her.
He kills it. He does such a good job, and then he beats the shit out of the bad guy, Mr. Boogie, who doesn't even rap. I guess that's what made him the bad guy. He didn't rap.
I guess he is a bad guy. Didn't he lie about having cancer?
Oh yeah, he did. I totally forgot it, dude. This stuff just gets lost in the weeds with what goes on the internet because I'm like, in my head just then I'm like, man, why was everybody hating on Boogie? I totally forgot. And then you just go, didn't he have a huge thing where he like knowingly lied about having cancer for
I went through that inappropriate thing. Time. I think anytime someone puts themselves up as this infallible, perfect.
That's the clip.
Yeah, I'm not surprised catching stray from those guys. And I will say that Jordy deserves all the glazing. He aced that fight. He did. But why, Jordy, seriously, why do you think after we shit talked them on our show, they're glazing you? Why do you think that's suddenly happening?
Because they don't watch this shit. Like Woody, I know for a fact, doesn't even come to the Reddit. He follows nobody on Twitter. He doesn't even use his Twitter other than for like self-promotions. They'll never know that we talk shit about them. Never happened. Like they barely knew that you faked cancer.
Yeah.
Maybe. You may. I don't know, man. I think you might have scared him.
Well, scared him about what? Like Boogie Woody would whoop my ass, honestly. Woody's like a trained fucking MMA fighter.
No, I'm talking about the clips you were talking about, how Woody put it in your lap. I'm just saying.
We have a shit ton of political news. What do you guys want? Do you guys want the Mr. Beast?
Mr. Beast. Definitely.
Do you want the Mr. Beast? Well, let me ask the audience because I asked them. I did a poll earlier, and Mr. Beast got the less of views of what they're interested in. Would you guys rather talk about Mr. Beast or all this politic news going into this election? We have a whole section on politics.
The Mr. Beast stuff is fucking boring. I looked at it today. I don't blame him for not being that interested in it. I think it's a 5-minute section, if that.
No,
the
section's huge. I want politics just so I can listen to Wings go fucking nuts.
Yeah.
All
Which
right.
I'm not even a political guy. I used to be a political guy.
I'll do a poll real quick.
I felt like it made my life worse.
I'm doing a poll. What do you want? Mr. Beast. Politics.
Be right back while you do this.
Okay. Well, while we're doing the poll, I'm going to talk through this dead air. I used to be a super political guy. Like my whole life revolved around like politics, and I'd watch everything. This is back when like Bernie Sanders had his first run and he lost it, and then he had a second run, and I was not as invested on the second run, but I noticed he was winning. Like he won like Iowa, I'm sorry. And like he won the second state, and then he lost South Carolina, which is like the third state in the primaries. And I'm like, I don't remember seeing a fucking Joe Biden sign at all. I'm like, I live in South Carolina. Ain't nobody voting Joe Biden out here. Joe Biden signs get thrown in the fucking ditch.
I'm so glad politics is winning because I know fucking Wings is going to say something stupid.
Yeah, it's like, and like I see Bernie Sanders signs. Bernie Sanders came. Before I married my wife. She took me to a Bernie Sanders rally, and I'm like, how did Bernie Sanders lose when he actually came and did campaigning in the state? And then there was this show in Atlanta. I forgot the name of the radio show, but it had a Killer Mike on, which is a rapper from Run the Jewels. He was with like Outkast and everybody like that. But he was a big Bernie Sanders supporter. He'd go and he'd rap at rallies, and he would do things for free for Bernie Sanders because he believed in him. And he got on and did an interview, and he said, "Yo, I did these interviews in places like Atlanta and like these big blue havens that are in like deep South states like Georgia." And he said, and they told him like, if you talk about Bernie Sanders, we're cutting your mic. If you do this, we're cutting your mic. We're going to go to commercial. We're going to kick you out, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, dog, this shit's crooked as fuck. I mean, the Democratic Party is already crooked.
It's so crooked. It's so, I can't believe you support.
They had the corruption put into it with the super delegates. You know, the whole super delegate system.
Yeah, well, that's what
fucked as hell.
But that's what I'm saying, right? I'm waiting for Boogie to get on here real quick, just so I can bring up a point. Boogie, hurry up. All right.
What's up?
The Democrats have not had a primary for a candidate in 12 years. The fucking deep state machine has been picking Joe Biden. The deep state machine has been picking Hillary Clinton. The deep the deep state machine picked Kamala Harris. Wings.
Yeah, they didn't even pretend this season. They didn't pretend like, oh, here's your two choices, but this is the one that's going to win.
The Republican Party
why
has
are you
a
voting?
primary,
Why are you voting for the Democrat?
And the Democrats have super delegates, which rig the entire thing, so there's no point of a goddamn primary. Never has been.
Why are you voting for Kamala when she hasn't even been elected by her own party?
I'm gonna say this because like that I was mad as fuck when they wasn't even like a pretend race where like, you know, here's 2 or 3 choices. These are the people that want to be president. Go ahead and vote who you want. No, like here's Kamala Harris.
Christopher Kirby super chatted $19.99. React to Breaking Banquet's Wings 62 IQ compilation.
We
Richard,
might do that.
You live in the biggest echo chamber.
Guys.
You dropped out of high school. I wish I could talk to you for 10 minutes to expose you to reality. You contradict everything.
Come on, be a member.
Yeah, be a member. Come in here. We'll let you talk to Wings. And I see a lot of people now that we're talking about politics that are like putting in the chat like, fuck this, I'm out of here. You're a bitch. You lost the election. Man up. Stop coping in the chat. We did a poll on politics or Mr. Beast and you lost. So stop coping, stop crying in fucking chat.
To call me a leftard is
Be willing to accept the results of the election, you fucking babies.
But to call me libtards be incorrectly, I consider myself an independent liberal, but I lean more toward libertarian than any other party, which is more right wing. Because I'm really conservative when it comes to finances, but I'm more socially liberal. Right, like I feel like public school is a good thing. I feel like having police officers are a good thing. I feel like having, you know, fire department is a good thing. Like think about it, what would happen if the fire department was run by corporations? Your house is burning down, fire department comes up, and you got to fill paperwork out, and they go, well, how much is this going to cost while your house is burning down? You know, shit like that. Some things can't be run like a business.
By the way,
right,
is there anyone in members waiting? There is. What was the name of that guy? So we know. If he wants to come in and debate you, that'd be great.
His name was
Christopher Kirby. Christopher Kirby, let us know in chat right now. Are you in the Discord? If so, we need you in here. I want you to fucking battle. Kirby, let me know.
But what I was saying with the Bernie Sanders thing, that's the point in my life where I realized that my choice did not matter.
Never did.
That's when I stopped being a Democrat completely. Like I'm like, the only reason I vote any Democrat because I'm a one issue voter, and Democrats are more likely to give me a better health care system than Republicans will.
Yeah, I'm a 2 issue voter. I care about keeping us out of war, so obviously Trump, and a good economy, so obviously Trump. But if you're a one issue voter, Wings, and you just care about like free healthcare, and that's
not free healthcare. I don't care if it's free or not. I just want it better than it currently is. Because
better
right now,
healthcare.
like $15 Tylenol and shit.
Okay, so better healthcare. But if this is truly your main concern, then why are you a 400-pound man if you care about health so much? Like, that doesn't.
I can answer that question for you.
He cares about it because he's fat, sick.
No. It's not. It's got nothing to do with me.
It's the same way as Christopher Reeves suddenly started helping people with in wheelchairs once he was in a goddamn fucking wheelchair.
That's not what I'm saying, Boogie. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
For me, it's not for me at all, honestly. I have health care. I have great health care, right? You know, the issue I have is, like, I've seen a lot of people, especially in South Carolina, especially in my family, that live below the poverty level that have to do without. Like, they literally have to do without medicine, or they have to choose between food and medicine, or they just can't go see something, and they're willing to, like, deal with something till it gets to the point that it gets septic, or they have to go to the emergency room, and that's their only form of health care. And I don't feel like that's a life worth living. I feel like as a first world country, we should take care of the people that are the weakest, and we should be judged by how we take care of the meek. That's the reason I'm a one-issue voter. It's not because anything to do with me, because I'm a fat person. I'm going to have healthcare issues. I try my best to cover my own issues because I don't feel like I should be a burden on the state, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are not members in the chat complaining about various different things. And I just said, you know what? There's a lot of unhappy people that are not members. So we're going to shut you down. It's members time. If I'm going to look at the chat and see people complaining, I'd rather it be a member, not some fucking some white name fucking in there crying, right? I want to look at real supporters of the show bitching and complaining, not someone that's, I'm just saying. It's members time. Let's go. All right. So let's get into this politics, since the politics clearly won the vote with 53%. Steve Bannon gets released after contempt of court. Do you guys remember this? He refused.
I remember him going to jail.
Yeah, he refused to speak in front of some committee, and they held him in contempt of court.
Thank you for coming. You know, I put and I think ReviewTechUSA has just put it up. The first statement I think I made from Danbury was about 4 weeks ago, September 26th. I said, victory is at hand. That you can see the collapse of this kind of phony campaign by Kamala Harris, the politics of joy, right? And she had nothing to back it up.
I got to stop it already. You're right. He's so right. The Kamala whole campaign is just a fraud. I can't believe you voted for her, Wings. It's based on nothing. What are her policies? I don't know. No one knows. Wings?
She didn't have policies, by the way.
Yeah, her policy
I don't know if you know. I don't know if you noticed this, but she's such a late candidate. She has these earrings that are like microphones that she gets ideas popped into her head when she debates and stuff like that. And you'll see she has the same earrings on every interview, and that's the reason she wouldn't go on Joe Rogan. She wouldn't be able to carry her whole crew with her to set up this mic feed so she can sound like she's smart. And I'm aware of this when I voted for, but I voted for mainly because, like I said, healthcare. I've seen what 4 years of Trump is, and one thing I like about Trump is he didn't take us to war. Trump was the first president in a long motherfucking time we didn't do with war. Obama was a warmonger. They called him Barack Obama. Obama made motherfuckers afraid of the sky. Bush was a war president. Clinton was a war president.
Yup.
I mean,
dude, Kirby is a member. Kirby, get in the members Discord.
Kirby, you got your chance, Kirby. Jump in.
Kirby, get in here and debate Wings.
Whatsoever. And you could see the beginning in the polls start to come our way. I'm very proud that the War Room has had President Trump's back, and it particularly has been the platform for the grassroots movement to have their voice heard. And I said at that time that with the hard work of the Get Out the Vote effort and the election integrity effort, that we were on the cusp of having an incredible victory that could actually be a potential landslide. Now we come to today, and I'm finally out of being a political prisoner by the Merrick Garland.
So you get the gist of this, right? Kirby, what's your username in the Discord? What's your username in the Discord? All right. While we're waiting for Kirby to respond, we're going to go to Tony Hinchcliffe. This is his whole set in Madison Square Garden, which got a lot of pushback at a Trump rally. By the way, this was awesome. I think he crushed it.
And please welcome to the stage comedian, roaster, and host of the Kill Tony podcast, Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah, I heard about this.
Madison Square Garden, the most famous arena in the damn world. The American dream alive and well right here. This is very different than where I'm used to performing, though. I'm used to nighttime with people drinking, not so many babies in the crowd, and people that are obviously only here for Lee Greenwood tonight. Normally, I don't make my political beliefs a known thing. It's divisive for a comedian to do that, but just know I sleep well at night knowing who I'm voting for. Yeah. When I lay down and my head hits my pillow, it is a fantastic pillow, by the way. I was staying at the Four Seasons up by Central Park one night, and I laid my head down, and it felt so good, and I thought to myself, what an amazing pillow. I have a little bit of money now. I could buy a good pillow, and I took the pillowcase off, and there it was, my pillow, my pillow, my pillow. And damn it, I bought 4 of them. And if you use the promo code KillTony, you can also buy 4 my pillows. There's serious stuff happening, people. I live in the great state of Texas now. 18 years in Ohio, 20 years in California, and I got to see California turn to absolute horrendous thing. And traveling the world, I got to see San Francisco turn into one of the most demented cities, one of the greatest downfalls I've ever seen. And that is where the other candidate worked for 2 decades. And it's absolutely wild to see. And in Texas, stuff is really, really crazy. We're right there by a wide open border. Where are my proud Latinos at tonight? You guys see what I mean? It's wide open. There's so many of them. It's absolutely incredible. Believe it or not, people, I welcome migrants to the United States of America with open arms. And by open arms, I mean like this. It's wild. And these Latinos, they love making babies too. Just know that. They do. They do. There's no...
Guys, it is sped up.
Pulling out. They don't do that. They come inside, just like they did to our country. Republicans are the party with a good sense of humor. Free speech is under attack, people. I host a show, and each week I get updates what words we're allowed to use and not use anymore. It's happening right now the past few years. It's a real thing. And, you used to be able to tell people to Google stuff. My mom's a boomer in the state of Ohio, and there's no convincing her of anything. She's eating the cats.
Shinobi Bin super chatted $25.84. Not an American. But RPM Keir Starmer, 2-tier Keir, is giving Kamala tactics to win the election. Please vote Trump if you don't want America to fall like England has.
Thank God.
Also, backhand index pointing down, dark skin tone, 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 backhand index pointing down, dark skin tone.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Hate that.
Thank you so much for the $20. Okay. Yeah, Kirby, are you coming in here or not? Kirby?
Well, wait, no, Kirby. Can I answer why I voted Camilla's healthcare? Like, I voted Camilla not so much for a healthcare plan, which our healthcare plan is shit.
Absolutely.
But the fact that Trump wants to repeal the ACA, which is the American Healthcare Act, and I'm against that because Obamacare gave a lot of people access to healthcare that didn't have it beforehand, and I don't want it repealed.
Yeah.
So, okay, this is the section where Tony Hinchcliffe got in trouble at the Trump rally.
There's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay. All right.
So he got canceled for that. People said he was racist and like all this other shit. And I don't know. He's a comedian.
He's a comedian. They're
It's
supposed to be
a
edgy.
joke. It's a fucking joke. Is it a little bit racist? I suppose, but it's a joke. He probably doesn't actually believe that.
Yeah. It's insane. Then you have JD Vance dunking on Kamala.
No, that's the problem with Kamala Harris is I don't think that she could hit a T-ball based on what we've seen over the last couple of weeks. When she was asked what she would do differently compared to Joe Biden, she said, nothing comes to mind. She's running on how she's going to be different, but she couldn't name a single thing that she would do differently than Joe Biden. Now, I will say that could be the Kamala Harris official campaign slogan. Kamala Harris, nothing comes to mind. Now, the other day, CNN asked if she had made any mistakes as vice president. Now, here's what she actually said, and I am quoting word for word. She said, in my role as vice president, I probably worked very hard at making sure that I am well-versed on issues, and I think that is very important.
Dude, she is an idiot, Wings.
Well, I don't think that. Here's what she wants to say, and I know this isn't
Dan
what she
P.
said.
super chatted $20.
What she wants to say is like,
I will
I have
debate.
to stay
Add
versed
me
on all
on the
this
chat.
shit because Joe Biden's asleep.
Dan P. wants to debate Wings.
I mean, he can debate me, but like, here's the thing: I'm not a political guy. Like, I'm not some fucking like Hassan
Dan
Piker
P.,
over
you're
here.
not in waiting. Guys, if you're saying to me like, hey, I will debate, put me in, you got to be in the fucking members waiting.
Wasted surgery. You just upgraded to cash cow. Were you not cash cow during the Halloween stream?
Must be not.
Did we ever get his address, by the way? Because I need to send that shit to him.
Dan P., what's your Discord name? Oh, I got bad news. He will not be getting the tombstone grave that I promised.
Why? What happened?
It got thrown away.
Oh, no.
Well, I can send because he was really excited about Boogie's play button. I can send that to him.
Yeah. I posted his address in our text chat, Wings. Do you not check it?
Like
my guy threw the fucking
phone text or the
the
X
phone
tag?
text. The phone text.
Okay, I'll go back and look for it.
Yeah.
My people threw the goddamn tombstone in the trash, so it doesn't exist anymore. Sorry, bud. All right,
Dude, that sucks.
Is it Big Homie? Is that who I'm waiting for? What is this? What is Dan? What's your name on Discord? Did he say?
He did not say.
What the fuck is happening, dude?
I don't know why people think I'm like this Democratic warrior, though. I just don't want you to put that out there because, like, if you had to ask me who was a better leader, I would say Trump. Like, if we're in a situation where another country was threatening us, I'd rather have Trump in the White House. But we're not in that situation.
Have you seen what Russia's doing?
Russia's attacking another country. We're making a proxy war out
Yeah,
of it.
they're pushing into Europe. They're pushing into the NATO fucking countries. Remember who owns NATO, Jordy?
Well, NATO's a coalition of people.
I understand. It's based. We started the goddamn thing. They're pushing into our nations, our allies.
Yo,
you're not worried about. Oh my god.
I'm not worried about
worst row. Is this Dan P? Are you Dan P?
Yeah, that's me, team.
All right, go ahead and talk to Jordy.
Yeah, hold on. Let me turn on my TV real quick. I'm gonna put on my camera.
Turn your camera on too, bud.
Yep, my camera's on. You see me?
Hey, you do not look like what I thought you were going to look like.
What do you mean?
I thought you were going to be blonded, white, and about 135 pounds.
I'm brown and 150. So there you go. Hey, hold on real quick. Give me 1 sec.
Good Lord, your woman had to pick that fan.
Lord
that fan
Sludge
is
super
Sarah.
chatted $20. It's
Hey,
a vote
before
between
we
a
start,
giant
you guys
douche
wanna see
versus a
something
turd
cool?
sandwich. We're so doomed from both sides.
Hey, King, you have a dog, right?
Yes.
You play fetch with your dog?
Yes.
You ever seen a cat play fetch?
No.
Yes.
All right, watch.
I have.
You ready, girl? You ready? Go get it. Bring it back. Good girl.
Aw.
Sweet.
Yeah, I just wanted to show that. Now, going back to the debate situation. So, Wings, you said you're a one policy. You're like a one policy guy?
Yep.
And you say healthcare specifically, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, my issue with that when it comes to like the healthcare policy is that, you know how drug prices are dictated based on, you know, like with the states? You know, like how each state has a different, like with the pharmaceutical companies, each state has a difference in price in regards to how they're going to price out, like from a local hospital.
Well, it's depending on the insurance company.
It is dependent on the insurance company too. I agree with you on that. The problem that I have with that is that the insurance companies, all right, they're not good when it comes to pricing out their drugs, all right? And the problem that I see in that regard is that I believe that there should be a specific cap towards drug prices, like, to be honest, federally. But the problem is that I don't think that putting it towards a universal healthcare system is going to make it work, because all it's going to do.
I never said universal. I never said universal healthcare.
What
I
do
don't
you-
think I don't think universal healthcare works in America.
Brando Reader super chatted
No,
$20.
it really doesn't. Like, you
I
look
would
at
vote
countries
for a
like
dead
Canada
frog
and England,
before
for
Trump.
example, and you see they
He
have long
offers
wait
no
times
solutions,
to try to
only
even get
grievances.
a primary
He says
care.
no
let's
taxes
ignore
on
the long
tips,
wait times
social
and death penalties,
security,
'cause that's
and
subjective.
OT
I don't
because
think
he wants
universal
no
healthcare works in
income tax
America.
but only a sales tax that will bring ruin.
Well, it can't work because, you know, you have so many different. It's a state issue. The
I
problem
stopped
is
talking because of the super chat.
Sorry.
The reason I don't think it works is because there is a influence of working poor in America that doesn't exist in a lot of other countries that would have it work, right? Because like England doesn't have as many poor people as America does. America's just a bigger country, and there's less people to actually put into the pot, right? So
Yeah.
and it just doesn't balance out. That's why I don't think universal healthcare will work in America. My issue is I think there should, like, we're on the same page. You want to debate me, but we're actually on the same page. I think there should be caps, but the problem is the Republicans are the small government party, and they're not going to go put more government in place to put these caps on, like, pills, medicine, hospital visits, and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And especially with inflation being as rapid as possible.
But the situation also as well is that healthcare is a state issue. You can't. I mean, you
Well, it's
can't
not
really
a state
put
issue
it
because, like,
it is a state.
I got sick in New York, and my healthcare worked in New York, and I moved back to South Carolina to have my surgery. To say that it's a state by state issue, especially when it's called the United States, my healthcare is good in all 50 states.
Yeah, but the state's in charge of taking care of healthcare specifically. The federal government's in charge of conducting war, conducting international policy, and also, you know, with a few other things that the federal government's responsible for. The state specifically is supposed to handle stuff like healthcare, law enforcement, public services, so on and so forth. Now, if insurance is I see it like this: private insurance is the biggest factor and the biggest winner in all regards to when it comes to people receiving healthcare. But the biggest problem that I have with healthcare, especially with Obamacare, is the fact that if you weren't on the program, let's say back in 2000, like when it first came out, I believe it was 2010, 11. I was young at the time. You probably know when it probably came out or when it was debuted.
Well, you're
right?
talking about the $400 penalty.
That is correct. Yes, that's another fact. That's one factor I will say that I was not a big fan of when it came to the Affordable Care Act.
1 minute.
You know?
Somebody in the chat said Martin Shkreli 2024 with Keem as a running mate. You know what's crazy about that? I was literally talking to Martin Shkreli like last night. So me and Brantley were watching this fucking Netflix series. It's called Inventing Anna Delvey or some shit like that. And he was in it. So I hit him up and I was like, bro, you look hilarious in this fucking thing. And he goes, thanks, man.
We had his girl on when fucking Ben Thorpe.
What do you mean?
One of his ex-girlfriend was one of the girls that we had that Ben Thorpe to try to put Riz on.
Oh yeah,
Martin
I remember
Shkreli's?
that. Yeah, one of Martin Shkreli's exes.
Oh
yeah.
Interesting. Well, I'm sorry, Dan, but the chat has voted you off the island. My bad.
Yeah, he came here to debate me, but we actually agreed on what he wanted to debate me on. He thinks I'm more for universal health care. Like
Morgan Luke
for
Stevens
healthcare
super
being
chatted
more
$25.84. Couldn't subscribe because I live in Russia. Visiting England now. Boogie, lost family to cancer. But we forgive you, we all sin.
Guys, I don't know what you're talking.
Watched for years. Good to see you, happy man. Keen, watched since 2016. Love your passion.
Thank you, man.
King C4N3 super chatted $20. You guys should be talking about BRICS and how it's gonna torch our dollar. Get your mind right, Wings Trump 2024.
Yep.
What is BRICS?
So a bunch of countries like China, Russia, India, I think Brazil, they've all formed together and they're going to make a new currency with all these big countries, and they're using that to try to dethrone the dollar. Yeah.
Well, didn't the euro and the Great British Pound already dethrone the dollar?
No. The dollar is still king.
Well, the Great British Pound is worth more than the dollar.
But what they're going to do with BRICS is they're going to trade oil with this new currency they make, which right now the world uses U.S. dollars to trade oil.
Yeah.
So
that's the reason we invaded Iraq right there, because they wanted to switch off USD.
Yeah, they're about to fuck us bad.
Well, they also America gets the cheapest oil possible right now, because we pay like what $2.90 for gas in South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like $3, $3.50 in New York or something like that. Like United Kingdom is like $7 a gallon or some shit like that, but they do it by liters, so they get fucked royally.
So this was what Biden said that caused a big stir right before Halloween.
Comment on former President Trump's rally yesterday. He was saying a bunch of stuff about immigrants.
It's simply embarrassing. It's beneath any president, but that's what we're getting used to. That's why this election is so important. You know, most of the presidential scholars I've spoken to talk about the single most consequential thing about a president's character. And he puts that in question every time he opens it. Mr. President,
Can you come here and comment on former President
I
Trump?
really dislike Biden. Like here, I'm speaking to black people in general right now. How did you vote this man in, right? Because he doesn't get in without the black vote. And he's the guy who created the 3 Strikes You're Out program in the early 90s. He's put more black people in jail than most politicians in the world. But for some reason, he got the black vote over Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders, the guy who walked with Martin Luther King, got out black voted by this man. It's a fucking fraud. It's a complete fucking fraud.
Of course it was. I'm glad
every time I see fucking Joe Biden, he looks like a puppet. He looks like there's strings on him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he does. He literally looks like he's right off the fucking Muppet stage set. It's insane. And the man's cognitive power has been missing for 8 fucking years.
Biden called Trump supporters garbage, and I thought that was the clip I was watching, but apparently not. Here's Whoopi with some crazy claims. Whoopi Goldberg.
Talking about you, it's us. He's not going to say, oh, you're with a white guy, I'm going to keep you from being deported. No, he's going to deport you and put the white guy with someone else. The man is out there.
What the fuck?
He's also
To say that I'm being racist for saying this. No. Every 4 years they pander to the black vote because they need the black vote to make swing states. Georgia doesn't go for Biden and without black people. I'm dead serious. It doesn't. Atlanta, which is predominantly a lot of black residents, swung Georgia in Biden's favor, and that won him the election. That's why they pander to them every 4 years. They don't give a fuck about them the second, third, and fourth year. It's only on the election years they care about you.
Did you just hear Whoopi Goldberg's claim where she claimed Donald Trump was going to break up interracial fucking relationships?
That's not true, though.
That's insane.
That's completely false and not true.
And look at this. Ballot boxes on fire.
Who did this?
Somebody burnt a fucking ballot box. That is insane. And dude, there's all different types of stuff. Like, dude, there's some of the machines weren't working. There's videos of that all over.
Andrew, you can't say 13% like it matters. There's a thing called gerrymandering, like where like it doesn't matter how small a percentage of the population that is voting is if they got to be in the right areas.
You know, when you're talking about this ballot box burning, before you move to that, a lot of people are like, well, it's the Republicans who probably did it, because they're dropping ballots at remote locations. But do you have any idea that this is a really strong, significant sign that this is going to be the most volatile fucking election in American history? This shit's going to pop off. I'm so glad we're live on Tuesday, but it's going to be insane.
We have allegedly ReviewTechUSA in our channel. This is some of the stuff that they've said. Brantley said mine's bigger than Keems. Keems botting his show and hiding his back tattoo. Keems botting his show and hiding his back tattoo. Dump it. And then he said something that was held. Interesting.
Why do we think this is ReviewTechUSA? I wouldn't get that from these comments.
I have no idea. But that's from our moderator. Our moderator reached out saying that. Yeah, Fousey's just losing his mind still. I'm bored with the politics.
Yep.
I'm already
save
bored.
it for Tuesday.
We'll save it for Tuesday.
I'm surprised Boogie doesn't pop in more on politics, because every time I talk to Boogie, he's really smart with this stuff. He just doesn't like to give it out.
So if you would like to give me 60 seconds to talk about my political views, I would gladly dump them for you, okay? I believe in small government, and I believe the government's role is to serve the people. I do like healthcare being provided, education being provided. These are important things for me. But we also need somebody that can run this fucking economy and not run it into the fucking ground like we have for since we passed NAFTA. So at the end of the day, I'll vote for whoever can figure out how to keep this country afloat economically a little bit longer. And yeah, that's going to suck in terms of certain rights, and it's going to suck in terms of whatever. If I have to vote for the bad guy in this election, which I guess is Trump, to keep this country from collapsing on itself and milk going up to $50 a fucking gallon, I'll vote for Trump. That's the reality. We need somebody that can keep this country from eating itself alive, and it's real close to doing that.
I got an idea for our election stream. I don't know if you guys would be down for it. How about we take the black voting test on the election stream?
What the fuck is that?
You ever seen the black voting test?
I'm white, so no. I didn't know there was.
Back in the day when black people could vote, they had to take a test to prove that they were literate, right? And this test is fucking hard. Like, it is legitimately hard and is completely filled with racism. I think it'd be fun if we took it and see if we actually could pass it.
No, that sounds like a recipe for a fucking disaster, Wings.
We'd all fail it, by the way. All of us are going to fail it. That's the whole point of the test, that it's impossible to pass.
Yeah, it was impossible to pass, yeah.
Yeah, I can't even read to begin with, so I'm definitely not passing, so. But guys, I'm going to call it. We've been live for 3 hours. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the show tonight.
Amazing.
This is just like, we're going to do a couple filler shows like this until we get to election night. And we got big plans. We got the election night. These guys have the fucking $1,000 challenge with their content. They have their editors. They have their cameraman. And this will set us up for a lot of future events moving forward.
That's this Friday, right? For that?
Yes. So 6 days from now, the video has got to be done, or whatever it is. Yeah, 6 days.
Yep. Okay.
What else do we have planned? We got to plan some big stuff for this fucking. We should all. Hey, what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving?
Going down to my girlfriend's family's.
Where's that?
Somewhere here in Arkansas.
You got plans, Wings?
For Thanksgiving?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to go to my wife's, like a town over.
Okay.
I'm supposed to go to Ken. I'm supposed to meet Ken Friday to sign his shirt because I didn't get to do it at the camping stream.
Well, the three of us have to link up this month for. We have to sign things for.
Yes, please.
So we'll have to figure that out off show. Mr. Beast, Forgotten topic. It's so long though. There's so much. Like that's gonna have to be its own separate thing at some point.
I've been keeping up with the Mr. Beast thing, and let me say, well, maybe we'll do a show about it. But at the end of the day, it seems like such a nothing burger. The only reason most of what I've seen with Mr. Beast is success. Maybe there's something I haven't seen. So like he beat a baby up or something, like, you know, maybe I'm wrong. But it's just because his character was so high on the fucking scale that anything looks bad. Like they were complaining about him driving fast today.
If you take all the Mr. Beast allegations and claims, right, 70% of it is bullshit. Mm-hmm. And then you're left with the 30% where it's like he's using CGI to manipulate a scenario. Like I seen good criticism the other day where he was claiming that they helped some hospital out, and they actually CGI'd the hospital to put like fake moss on it and make the building look like it was falling apart when it really wasn't. Like they did that, like, which is like, Beast shouldn't be doing that. You don't have to do that. You're already building a school and helping them out. You don't have to manipulate it, you know? So there's real criticism that could be made against Mr. Beast, but they're too focused on fucking shit that isn't real. Like saying he's sharing CP when he's not, you know? Like, come on. So I don't know. The story's just fucking dumb. But anyhow.
Well, we got to eventually talk about the false apology thing. Like the whole, like, we investigated ourselves and found nothing wrong. We have to talk about that on one show.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
he hired a third
where
party.
Mr. Beast had an independent third party investigate him? Is that what you're talking
a
about?
lawyer firm that investigated him, that he paid to investigate him, and they found nothing.
No, they fired a bunch of people. They did find stuff like harassment.
Yeah,
and whatnot.
but they're trying to say like there was no like Chris Tyson. There was no basis there for the Chris Tyson stuff. If that's the case, why is Chris Tyson not rehired?
No, there was no grooming, and there was
no grooming, no CP, no pedophilic acts, nothing
Yeah.
like that. The things that he got fired for, if that was true, why is he still fired?
Because it was inappropriate. It was a series of like extremely inappropriate stuff, like edgy jokes and shit. That's what they're saying. So I don't know. It is what it is. All right, guys. Final words. Go ahead.
Really looking forward to election night. 48 hours. Be here to watch the fireworks go off because it should be a banger.
Well, me and my camera guys already got a plan for the dangerous part. I just got to figure out the charity part, and I don't know how to segue to it.
Well, just whatever. Just segue to it. One in the chat if you're going to be with us election night, because we're going to be here. All right. See you guys. All right. There it goes. That's the show, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the show. God, I worked on my camera earlier today, like probably about 4 hours before the show, just to tune it in, and I got everything right. Like this shit looks so good now. Like I look like money. I look like money. But that's the end of the show, ho. And now it's time to let you go. I had fun. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Good show.
Tommy's got around the mic tonight. Keemstar with his gnome hat tight. Wings is crying, page 5 king. Boogie's hiding with his fake bling. Shadows fall on drama's door. Spooky secrets they implore. Keemstar's got his news to share. Wings and Boogie in a stare. Walkout, live, let the legends rise. Underneath the haunted skies. Ghosts of drama, spirit bound. In this spooky podcast sound. Wings cries out in the dead of night. Pages turning in the fright. Boogie's tails, they twist and bend. Fake answers at it again. Keemstar's voice an eerie tone. Bald nose spilling all he's known. Echoes from this haunted space. Drama's mask on every face. Walkout, live, let the legends rise. Underneath the haunted skies. Ghosts of drama, spirit bound. In this spooky podcast sound.
You're not going to believe who the fuck is calling me right now. Hello? Mm-hmm. I'm streaming. Can I put you on speaker?